What up, everybody? Yes, back live in here. Let's go. The division we are drafting for right now is the number 145, the Friday after next division.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
Let's go. Round one almost in the books. I'm drafting out of the 8 spot right now. I drafted James Cook. And here we go. We got Big Game James in the house. What up, Jamie?
What up? Just made my first pick.
Let's go.
I am always on the fucking tail end of these. I can't catch a break.
Well, once you do more, I feel like once you do more, it's gonna, you're just bound to get it sooner or later. Because I feel like I'm always drafting at the end as well. But I think yesterday we had a fast draft. I got the number 1 pick, so I got Bijan. Stoked about that. Doesn't happen often. Shout out to Ghost Monkey. What up, bro? What is going down?
All right, back at me. Got all these guys to choose from.
And yeah, I was totally about to go Amon-Ra there. I took it all the way down to a minute because I was thinking and debating, but I ended up.
I was planning on taking Cook, so that's kind of funny. Like I thought Cook or CMC was gonna fall.
Dude, and I didn't even realize that CMC hadn't been picking. Like he's usually just gone by that point. So I totally just spaced. Because that's who I would have taken. Damn ADP still all in Dynasty mode right now. And see, and like taking the running back right there, still end up with CD Lamb in the second round. So I'm not mad at that at all.
I like it. Hell yeah.
And then I'm sure we're going to get a bunch of running backs going because that's the way that these drafts have been going. It's like the first 2 rounds, it's normally a majority running backs over any other position.
Yeah,
shout out to Daniel Berry. What up, bro?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a rookie draft now. Made a couple trades.
Nice.
So I went to bed last night, and right before I fell asleep, I offered Rashad White for the 208, and the 207 was on the clock, right?
Okay.
So I was either going to go Chris Belt was still there or my man Ted Hurst.
Yeah.
I thought that was a fair, even trade. Like the guy needed a running back. I had a conversation with him. His previous pick, he went Jonah Coleman at the 108, which was early. And he was like, "Oh, if I would have saw your trade, I would have accepted." I'm like, "Well, too late now because I'm not trading for Coleman that early."
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So like, I go to bed. I have this dream that I have the 301. I had the dream that Ted Hurst fell to me at 301. I smashed it, but then I woke up. I looked at my phone. It's 5 a.m. I'm on the clock because he accepted my trade. So I got Ted Hurst.
and Shady Hoops, it's not a dynasty, it's a redraft. He said Walker over Love, I'm dead. it's a redraft.
Yeah, Walker goes over Love every single, even on underdog.
Yeah.
There was a time where Love did go over Walker before the trade to the Chiefs and obviously before the draft because Love's landing spot made him tank. Now he's going late second, early third in some drafts. Not super close.
Yeah. Adema in the house. What up?
You got perfect time. Start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I'm gonna get crazy this draft. I'm just gonna get drunk as hell.
Let's fucking do it. Fucking rage. Yeah, let's go. And for anybody on YouTube, I don't know if you guys noticed, but now there's like a leaderboard based on if you got like the amount of comments that you leave, the amount of emojis that you leave, super chats, and things like that. It makes sure your ranking go up within the chat. So the more that you comment, the more that you'll see that go up. Stranger, let them know. Don't forget to wipe your feet. Appreciate you guys. You already know. And round 3 is always where we get where it starts getting a little crazy. I mean, we've only had 4 quarterbacks go so far. Had maybe 7 wide receivers go, 8 wide receivers go, and then the rest just running backs.
Yep,
hey, Drew, what up, bro? And Cali Jam, I shouted you out, right? What up? And Adema said, can't wait for football, bro. It is I know a lot of people are in that boat. Like there's been like not random people, but people who have been a little bit off the map. They're hitting me up. They're like, man, the best ball drafts. Like, let me get in one. It's getting close to the season. And we're still feels like we're still like 6 months away. Like it's so far, but it's going to creep, man. We're going to get there quicker than we know it. And shout out to Frizzil, member for 17 months, showing love on YouTube. You the man. You the man. And yeah, do you guys see the what's it called? The leaderboard. So right now it's Cali Jam at top, Drew, Stranger, the top 3. And I think just the more comments and stuff that you leave and the more emojis that you leave, the higher that the points get for you. I'm up in 2 picks. And someone said drafting this early. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. For best ball anyways. Not for like normal redraft leagues, but Dynasty for sure drafting. Patrick, who's better for Dynasty, Beck or AR? Shit, AR is horrible for Dynasty, so I would almost pick anybody over him. I don't think he has too much upside. He'll need to get lucky more than anything at this point.
Yeah, I'd go Beck. He also has a chance to actually start this year.
Yeah. Might be a slim shot, but shit, I mean, we've seen injuries.
Well, the way,
we see injuries happening.
Brissett's holding out. So all he has is Minshew.
It's so funny. Tony, he always hates on Bijan. He said, whatever you do, don't get Bijan with your first pick. He says he's overrated, not impressive, hardly scores TDs. And Joey Z Caps, what up? So my first pick, I'm going Bijan, Taylor, or Gibbs. I mean, I'm not mad at you. I mean, it depends on your league settings, but I feel like for most people, I mean, Bijan and Gibbs, like number 1 and 2, no matter what. I really hate the 3rd round right here.
I mean, there's so much value. Scrolling down, I see a ton.
I mean, there's value here for sure, but I feel like no matter who I pick, I'm reaching at this point. Well, you know what? I don't feel like I'm reaching if I take Lamar Jackson in the 3rd. So fuck it. I'm taking Lamar in the 3rd. I mean, hey, Nick Von B, what up, bro? Showing love from Facebook. And he said, evening hustler, puff, puff, pass to the 420 crew. Let's go. And he said, got a rook question for this year. Who would you pick for your running back, wide receiver, and tight end? Well, I mean, it's either Sadiq or Stowers for tight end. I know Jamie likes Stowers a little bit more than Sadiq, but just for tight end, I mean, those are the guys you should be targeting. Running backs, shit, it's either Love or Price. I mean, those are the first round guys. And then the wide receivers, that's where it's all wide open. I mean, if you're just asking me who's the top guy, it's going to be Tate. But I think it's like Tate, Tyson, Lemon. Those are like the top 3. And I know people might have their specific feelings on, you know, who should be higher than who or whatever.
Yeah, was he just talking like early first round or?
I'm not even sure. So yeah, you can you can put in more info.
Late, like I've been grabbing a lot of Reardon in the like late 3rd, early 4th. Jolie, same area.
Yeah. Shout out to Brown. What up, bro?
Brown, you're on the clock, dude.
Shout out to TJ. What up, TJ? And he said Jamie in the house.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get silly with it tonight. I'm gonna.
Brazil said top guy Rashee Rice. You know it, bro. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna get into trouble for what he, for the
thing is, he didn't violate any NFL policy or rule.
Right.
He already got suspended for what he was on probation for. So violating a probation doesn't mean he's going to get suspended.
Yeah, I don't think it's a 100% for sure thing that he gets suspended. And even if he does, I don't think he's getting 6 games. This isn't
like
not
probably 2, if that, and I don't even see 2.
When weed's coming into play, I feel like guys aren't getting suspended for weed anymore. Like the days of Josh Gordon are far behind us.
Yes.
All right. There's a couple different ways that I can go, but I think Kyren's a safe pick here in the 4th. So that's what I'm locking in. Demon said, I heard Josh Jacobs, the 101. Man, I want to hear more information about what the fuck happened with that.
I heard they knew about this since like last Saturday, and they're just
okay. So this didn't like just happen yesterday.
No, and I guess he turned himself in. He's denying the charges.
Okay, that's good.
I don't see anything happen. Like even if he does go to court, he's not going to get suspended this year.
No, okay. I didn't know if something actually happened. If he turned himself in and like those are just the charges that are put on him, he's not getting into trouble until this case actually like makes its way through the court system. Like I mean the days of the NFL like exiling guys before but before the court system does their thing is also not a thing anymore. Like they got to go through it.
Well, look at this guy.
Sorry for cussing. Said this is obviously not super flex, right, dude? Right? Yeah, no. This is a single QB league, but there's a bunch of idiots drafting. That's why they're all drafting quarterbacks in the first 2 rounds. And just kidding for everybody. Sarcasm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a second. Rules change.
I just assumed that was him being sarcastic the way that he said it. Obviously not super flex, right?
Like you getting Lamar in the 3rd is insane because he actually should be a 1st-round pick in real super flex leagues.
He's gone first round in some of these leagues too. Yeah. Like even Drew, he was like, people get to be sleeping on QBs tonight. I mean, dude, 4 QBs in the first 2 rounds. I don't think that's going to be a constant thing throughout these drafts. I feel like that's very light. And Kevin said, draft Jacobs. I mean, someone's going to draft him. I don't want to because I want to see how far he falls.
Well, it's funny because even before this news, I've been taking ETN in the early to mid 3rd over Josh Jacobs in all my drafts.
Yeah, TJ said that's what Ray Rice said too. Yeah, I mean, remember when Ray Rice was only going to get a 2-game suspension until the video was shown? And then that fucking changed everything. You got video evidence of any physical doing against like a woman, like that's just, you're done. Like you're fucking done. I mean, look at Kareem Hunt. He only got fucking lucky because the Chiefs gave him a fucking shot. Like he might be done in the NFL. Nobody might want that bullshit because that those videos are just going to randomly resurface. And sorry for cussing, said Allen 109 is crazy. Said he never falls past the 105 where I play. Yeah, well, I think so. A lot of the people drafting in this draft, like they've drafted a bunch of times. I think the one who's the brand newest to these drafts is King of Kings and the Cheeseheads. And those guys, I think, have only drafted maybe like 2 or 3 drafts a piece. And I know that just everybody keeps trying different strategies is what it is. It's like people making sure to lock in the skill positions first and then look at the crazy QB run in the 3rd and the 4th. Eli, yes, this is super flex. And keep hitting that like button on TikTok, guys. It's much appreciated. And someone on YouTube, who's going to kick it off with like some kind of super chat here so we can get some dabs flowing. And Puerto Rican Don said, drafting already? Yes, been drafting for this tournament since the beginning of February. It's a best ball tournament. It's not like a normal redraft league. You draft and then the season plays itself out. And Drew said, what do you think about the new sleeper logo? Very underwhelming. It's a little bit darker. Like when you share a league invite, like you can see it a little bit better. It's kind of just a little darker of a blue. Like, I don't know. And Drew said, I get the concept of QBs early, but what's the idea behind 3 QBs in the first 4 rounds? Well, 2 QBs are going to start. And in this format, best ball, your 2 highest scorers, your highest scoring players, like will get put in the lineup. So like my thought, like, I didn't do that obviously, but like my thought of someone behind that is like, you like quarterbacks score the most. So it's like, you want to have that extra guy. So you're just going to have 2 potentially top scorers every single week out of your 3 guys that you picked.
You're just going to be hurting at another position.
Right. You gotta draft good for depth. That's for sure. TJ said, I know we'll hit a period where the QBs go stupid early. Fuck yeah, dude. Remember last year we had a couple drafts where like the first 2 rounds were damn near nothing but quarterbacks. Like literally like 15 to 20 quarterbacks going in the first 2 rounds because people didn't want to get fucked on the QBs. And look at this. I mean, look at how I'm glad I got Lamar Jackson, because look at the cliff just from my round 4 pick to round 5. 6, 11 quarterbacks have gone just in between my last pick and now. And I'm still not up. There's still 2 picks in front of me. And fantasy and DFS football talk. What up, bro? He said, you taking Price rookie of the year? We'll see. I get a little bit nervous, man. A lot of mouths to feed in Seattle, and his name ain't JSN.
A part-time player isn't going to get rookie of the year. Part-time Price.
We got to show. We got to see how much he shows out early. I mean, that's if he doesn't show out like super early, he's not going to get more than Charbonnet. Like when it comes down the stretch, like, you know, they might ease in Charbonnet and not give him like, you know, 90% of the work right away. But they love Sharbs. They love Sharbs.
All right, what am I going to do? So many freaking players I want right here.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to zag, and I'm going to go George Pickens because he's usually going way earlier than the 5'8".
Yeah, he was on top of my queue, dude.
And I don't really like going CD and Pickens, but it's like, no matter what, they're going to be passing the ball over there. I know they got, you know, they're still going to be running. It's not like they're not going to run, but that's the passing attack that I could get behind.
All right.
And Brazil said, shit, Josh Allen fell to me. I'll take him, dude, right? I mean, I wasn't even thinking Josh Allen, like right there. Like even that, like my brain just not thinking Josh Allen.
All right. I didn't expect this guy to be here, so I can't pass him up. I'm going to go Love, baby. Give me that loving.
Fantasy and DFS Doc said, love me some Pickens. I used to actually really hate on George Pickens because he really can't get separation, you know, like, I mean, that's why he's really good at contested catches, but it's because he can't get separation like at all.
Did you guys know George Pickens is the great nephew of Bo Jackson?
Who is?
George Pickens is the great nephew of Bo Jackson.
I like it.
So George Pickens' dad also played NFL receiver in Cincinnati back in the 90s. And then his dad is the brother of Bo Jackson. So
and fantasy and DFS football talk. You know what's up. He said, ripping that thing, homie. If you don't cough, you don't get off. You already know what's up.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
That's cool, man. I mean, there is no Bo, and Pickens, like, he is no Bo, that's for sure. But dude, that is pretty fucking cool.
And then Cam Newton,
pretty fucking cool.
Cam Newton was George Pickens' mentor during his high school career.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually called him a bunch of shit. Went to his high school graduation. They were good friends, even though he was a little bit older. And this was peak Cam Newton, like MVP Cam Newton at that time.
Nice. Fuck, where do I go with this pick?
Just give it to me. I'll take it.
I know. I'm like, I'm just gonna waste it.
Yeah.
This pick does kind of feel like a waste because like
buddy.
It's not fucking pretty. But dude, like,
I love that pick. Going Flowers.
I mean, I feel dirty in the 6th. Like, I know, like, what he was like around top 12, like last year.
He
right?
was like 7.
He's just so ugly. Some of the games, though.
Some games were ugly, yeah, but he had massive games. Plus, you have Lamar.
Yeah, got a stat.
Now he's playing with a bunch of rookies.
Yeah, That's true. That's true. And Rashad Bateman, who fucking sucks at football.
He's cuttable, man. Fuck that guy. Waste of a first
and
round.
Fantasy and DFS football talks said, they gave a label at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, he's always fucking with me, man. Like, dude, weed is a legal substance here in Las Vegas, and TikTok's always hating. And sorry for Kirsten said, oh my God, Neighbors still on the board too? Nah, man, Neighbors went. Where'd he go? Yeah, Neighbors went at the 212. Oh, you know what? I see it's kind of cut off a little bit on TikTok. Let me do
come
this.
over to YouTube, TikTok it is.
Yeah, come over to YouTube. It's Fantasy Football Hustler.
You get to see the whole board, like the chat's popping.
Brown said, dude, that's a great pick, period. He said, you have Lamar. He said, you'd be nuts not to make that pick. 0% chance he comes back. Yeah, he wouldn't have came back in the 7th.
Dude, so like
that's what I feel. I feel like I had to get him earlier than I wanted to. You know, I mean, we're all trying to get these guys at like the best value that we can, but it's a fine line of like, am I getting him around early or never getting him at all in this draft? And Gibson on TikTok says this Dynasty, no, it's a best ball redraft. So that's why you'll see some guys going higher than you would be if this was like a Dynasty startup. Because I hate Dynasty fast drafts. Like, I think that is like an absolute waste of a draft because you can't even trade. And sorry for Cussin said Flowers underrated. Tet is this year's riser like JSN was last year. I mean, he could be. He did have some good games. I mean, the Panthers just in general make me nervous, man.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what to think about that backfield. The receiver room, they just added Brazil. Leggett's still there. Coker.
Yeah.
And then you got like that midget dude throwing the ball.
Andrew said, I don't get the Ken Walker hype. Said he was not on the best offense last year. Well, even more of a like he did good last year. He was the Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl MVP, wasn't he?
Yep.
Like, I mean, that's when you win awards like that and you put yourself on the stage, and then now you're going to Kansas City where he did all that with Charbonnet. You know, like, I mean, not the Super Bowl, obviously, because Charbonnet got hurt, like, in the playoffs, but everything he did during the season was, like, as a 1-2 guy.
And you got to remember, everyone's chasing those Kansas City running backs. We've seen it with CEH. As soon as he went there, people were putting him above Jonathan Taylor. In redrafts that year, CEH was going at the end of the first round in drafts.
Yeah. And Andrew said, I'm a KW guy. He said, who cares? Super Bowl MVP. What do you do in the regular season? It's fantasy. I know, but people are all about what have you done for me lately? Like, I'm not telling you what I think because I didn't draft him like that high, but I'm just telling you the way people think because I see it happening all the time. And TikTok, we got flagged a few times. Fuck, we have like a few people here. Go to my channel. I'm literally going to shut off the live, wait 60 seconds, and then come back. Because we were talking shit about a few people. We got like some hate speech and shit like that.
Did I flag you again, man?
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
What?
But no, they flagged us for like smoking, and it probably was. They flagged us for like smoking also.
Dude, I don't want to live in a world where the M word for little people.
Kaysen said, what app is this? Is a website or an app? Well, I'm showcasing it on the Sleeper website. So everybody do that. Go to my channel. I'm shutting off the live and we're coming right back.
Man.
Yeah, damn.
TikTok is crazy for that.
Yeah, it's lame. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm smoke a bowl before we go back on there because TikTok be hating.
All right, should I go Anthony Richardson this next pick?
Yeah, I mean 7th round, like, dude, value.
20+ point games when he's actually on the field. Come on,
like, dude, yeah, isn't like highest point per touch like guy like going back 3 years, right? Nobody got more points per touch than Richardson.
Yeah.
I always think that's the funniest is like when you have to like make something so specific, to like try to like get your case going. That shit always made me laugh. Like, dude, everybody remembers here. Like, I was not for the Anthony Richardson hype. Like, I mean, I shut it down. I mean, in his third year, there was guys who were getting paid, I don't know how much, from ESPN who still had him in the top 3 of fucking fantasy quarterbacks. Like, I mean, come on.
I remember that rookie year. Was he the one with Stroud?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was the same year as Stroud.
That was Bryce Young, Stroud, and him were 3 out of the top 5.
I was getting a bunch of Stroud at like 105. I think he fell to 106 in one draft.
What up, Corey? It's going down, bro.
All right, Alex, you're on the clock.
Yeah.
I think I know who you're going.
No, you don't. Well, at least I don't think, because I always talk shit about this guy. I always talk shit about Jameson Williams.
Okay, that's not who I thought you were going. I don't hate it though, man. He's got big game potential. The reason he sucked last year in the beginning of the season is they weren't using him correctly. Like his routes, I know you just talked about nitpicking these stats, but hold on, let me make my pick. I'm gonna go this guy because I know you're gonna talk shit about him.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
Oh man, Daniel Pesos Jones. And Corey said, did someone auto draft Jacobs? No. I mean, but I didn't want to draft him. I said it that I wasn't going to draft him because I wanted to see how far that he would drop. 6th round. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. And Corey said, why did you go Jameson over Devontae Adams? I'm a little nervous about Devontae Adams and his older age, man. Like, dude, look at last year. Like in a tournament like this, didn't matter how good he did during the season because he wasn't there for week 17. So, like, I had him in a couple spots, and him not playing in week 17 made my, one of the reasons why some of my teams sucked.
I'm going to go DJ. I want to score more.
Oh. And Adema said, go Lions. I got a few Lions.
So, shit, what was I saying? The Jameson Williams thing real quick. The routes per or the yards per route run. In the beginning of the season, it was so low. That's not really, so that then he finally started kicking it up some, and he was getting those deep balls, and that's where he's good at.
Yeah. All right. Just call me Austin Danger Powers. And and Brown said Danny Pesos was great until he got hurt, bro. I mean, I had him on so many of my teams that were doing good because I drafted him so late.
Yeah, same.
Like 20s. Everybody remembers that before he was officially named the starter. I was drafting him in the 20s because I was like, dude, no way that he doesn't start over Anthony Richardson. Like, that's why I took him, like, literally, because it was going to be a competition between those two, and I knew Richardson wasn't going to win out.
I had a hot take that he would be like a top 12 to 15 quarterback, and in the offseason, people were making fun of me about it. And I think he was top 5 when he actually played.
And Corey said, will he be ready?
Maybe not.
I don't think so. Not for week 1. But how many weeks would he miss? Like, I don't know.
I'd say like 2 to 4, maybe.
Yeah,
but
I don't think
it's going to be Riley Leonard, in my opinion. And they're not going to throw a lot. They're just going to dump it off to Downs and Warren.
Right. See, Brown, he said it was just the battle of the two guys you hated most. Exactly. And like, I don't think that there's anyone that I hated worse as a fantasy prospect than Richardson. Well, maybe Trey Lance. Like Trey Lance and Richardson might be like guys who I just like worst prospects like ever. Yeah. And mostly it's because of the hype. Like they're not literally the worst prospects ever. It's like really just like the worst fantasy like guys to draft because of how high you have to draft them and how little I thought that they had like skills wise. And Zach on TikTok, who would you draft? Montgomery, Judkins, or Turn? Who the hell's Turn? Who's that? Whose Turn's supposed to be? I think I would go Montgomery over Judkins, but I think it would be very close. Like if we're talking redraft, because I like Judkins more for Dynasty, but I feel like we're gonna get a little bit of a Texans resurgence on offense here.
I mean, still haven't fixed that offensive line much. I've been going Judkins over Montgomery in most of mine.
Because they go right, I mean, pretty much back to back.
I mean, Scadabo's in that same area. I'd kind of rather have Scadabo over both.
Yeah, a little more upside, right? Oh, it was Tootin. It was Tootin that he was saying. So who would you go out of Montgomery, Judkins, or Tootin? That was the other person.
Judkins.
Okay, still, yeah. Yeah, and PJ. Here we go. Hold on. Where is it?
Man, fuck Tony.
I got to mute it on TikTok every time we do it. I just got to be good about it. Yeah, that's why people on TikTok should be coming over to YouTube where you get the full show. Nothing censored. And Zach said, thanks. Scat over Judd. I mean, I probably would. Just seems like there would be more upside. I mean, obviously, if he gets hurt, it sucks, but it is what it is. Scared money don't make money. Everybody hit that like on TikTok. We need more. Thanks for the follow, Zach. Yeah, I had to shut down the stream a little bit earlier. We just restarted it. Oh, man, we got some trades. Hold on. Let's see. We got a trade in a single QB league. Single QB dynasty. Let's see. What's the trade? Malik Willis for J.J. McCarthy, the 304, the 310, the 404, and the 411.
I mean, Willis alone is probably worth the third.
Yeah.
In a single.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Yeah. And Ramiro did that. He said Ashton Hall in the first round, but you meant Ashton Genty. I mean, he's going to be going in the first round. This is a redraft league, but I'm sure he'll be going in the first round of a lot of redraft leagues. Corey said you started WW3 with Trey Lance in the Dynasty League. I mean, bro, my hate on Trey Lance, like, especially with like the 49ers fans, they really didn't like it. I mean, you guys know one specifically who we literally had battles here over Trey Lance, and I was right. And when you like make that big of a stink and you like, plant your flag that tough, you can't be wrong.
All right, you're on the clock.
Yep. All right. There we go. Got my second QB.
There you go, Geno Smith.
But yeah, man, you know who I'm talking about, Corey. And if you plant your flag and go that tough and call someone an idiot and a moron and say, saying you don't know shit, like you better be right because you can't come back from that. And he knew it. That's why he's not around anymore. And TikTok account said Pickens in the 5th, bro. I was just excited as you were because he never goes in the 5th.
All right, let's see. Who am I going to go here?
Brown says best ball I play for upside. I think Scat has the highest ceiling out of those RBs. Yeah, for sure. And best ball, I'd definitely be taking Scat over the 2. And I don't think I have too much Montgomery or Judkins or Scat in this tourney. I think I got Scat like a couple times in the 6th, and I felt good about it. And Marcus said Olave in the 6th. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, dude. I mean, look at the quarterback run. I mean, it's a super flex league, and you kind of see where the quarterbacks kind of became like the highest position drafted. And yeah, guys got pushed down. And yeah, Olave went at the 6 too. So like, yeah, barely in the 6.
Man, this is a tough decision.
Yeah, man.
There's 2 guys I want here. I don't even know where to go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Right, exactly, Brown. If you're scared of him getting injured, you just draft Tracy. Exactly. I mean, that's what you got to do in these best ball leagues. You got to make sure you get the backups for guys. I mean, just in general. And of course, said Gino is a decent second QB in Superflex. I mean, he's okay. He's not great, but it's best ball. So the way that I drafted those skill players, if I have a skill player who scores more than Gino, they'll start over Gino in the Superflex.
So there's two guys I was debating on, and the kicker was I'm wearing Marvin Harrison Jr.'s jersey from Ohio State, so that's what made me pick him.
Okay. And Cole World said, what's best ball draft? So best ball is a type of league where your best players play based on what they score, and the app puts them in the starting lineup. So this is a tournament where you pay $10, you draft, and then the season plays itself out. And if you're in the top 4 of your league after week 14 is complete, you make the tournament playoffs. And then that's where everything begins. And thanks for the follow, Cole. Max said, why drafting so early, not judging? And thanks for saying the not judging part, because sometimes when people are like, oh, I drafted so early, feels like they're just being assholes, for some reason.
Well,
So, hold on, let me answer. So for this tournament, we've been drafting really early. We started in February, actually, and we've been drafting damn near every day, since. And it's really because there's no management. That's one of the big reasons. No management and a big prize too. It's a $10. It's pretty much a $10 lottery ticket where there's a $10,000 first place prize on the tournament, and could be more depending on how many leagues we actually get. Last year we had 300 leagues, and this year we're going to pass 300 leagues. We're shooting for 420 because you guys know what's up.
Smoke weed every day.
And Danny said, who have you seen as the best value pick? Shit, I don't know. I mean, we're probably talking about guys like right now, like guys getting picked in the 9th, 10th, 11th round, I don't know, a guy like DK Metcalf, for example. I feel like last year he was going in the 6th round, something like that. Marvin Harrison going way higher last year than he is right now. So if these guys outproduce, it's awesome getting these guys as a lower end starter.
Even Chris Godwin that you just took.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a year removed from his injury, right?
Yeah.
And he was top 1 overall before he got really hurt.
Oh, yeah. And Cole said, how do I get into these drafts? Are you running any? Yeah, I run them all. I'm running this whole tournament. So if you just message me on Sleeper, that's the app that we're using, at FF Hustler 420. You can see it on the screen. I'm the one drafting out of the number 8 spot. Yeah, just message me there. Say you're coming over from TikTok and you want to get into the $10 drafts, and I'll get you in. Because we have fast drafts going every day, and they're always around this time. We just started at the top of the hour, so 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and then we also have slow drafts as well. And slow drafts are usually starts off with 4-hour clocks, then it lowers to 2-hour clocks around round 10, and then it lowers to 1 hour as we get to round 28, 29. It's 35 rounds total. And Max said, all right, I respect it. Hell yeah, bro. These are legit. And make sure you follow anyone on TikTok. If you're not following, just make sure you follow. And Mr. Lethal says, hell early, though, to be honest. My leagues, we usually wait until training camp injuries and less mocking.
Well, that's redraft. This is best ball.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. And I think that's that's where we're educating a lot of people on the different styles of leagues, because for all my redraft leagues, I'm not drafting before the middle of August. I want to wait until the end.
Yeah. I mean, the day before opening kickoff.
Yeah. Unless it's a live draft where we have to draft early because getting everybody together or whatever. Outside of that, I'm trying to draft the first week of September. Because when's the season start this year? The 13th or 14th or some shit like that?
14th, yeah.
Yeah, because I think Labor Day Labor Day is like the 7th or something this year.
Yeah,
like it's pretty much the latest the season will ever start because the 1st of September is a Tuesday. And then so we got to wait that whole week for Labor Day, and then it starts that Thursday. So yeah, 10th, 11th, something like that. All right, sounds good, Cole. I'll after I get off the show, I'll shoot you. I'll respond. Carter said K2 Pinson winning the league, man. And I wonder, is that K2? That would be so funny if that's like his burner account on TikTok, because you're always saying that he's gonna win. And Jacoby, what up? He said, man, I was looking for rookie defensive players. I'm in a dynasty league that plays cornerbacks, linebackers, DTs, DNs, safeties, along with offensive offensive players on MFL. Let me know if you're still in here. I see you sent this like 6 minutes ago. Throw in the comments so I know that you're still in here watching. And Kaysen said app name Sleeper app. I'm using it on the desktop version right now, but yeah, the app has everything. And Corey said, you still low on Genty again, relative Cook, CMC, or Henry or A-Chain. I mean, he's going to be amongst those guys like right now because of their improved offensive line. Plus, like just another year of him being in the league.
Like me personally, I like Genty over A-Chain. But like I would take Cook over him still.
And Hunter, so Rashee Rice wasn't arrested, but he did violate his probation. Where did he get drafted here?
I don't know.
So the wide receivers in general got drafted kind of late, but he got drafted at the 6'11". So I would say in general that is pretty low for how he's been drafted recently.
Yeah, like give me Rashee Rice over the let's see, Garrett Wilson. I would rather have Rice. Give me Rice over Burden. Rice over McConkey. Like I think the Flowers is a conversation. Rice or Flowers. That's what you do.
Yeah, and I mean I did take Flowers over Rice in this one. Not necessarily on purpose, but
well, you had to stack, so
yeah,
that made sense.
And Corey said, like, who are your best RBs after the top guys? Bijan, Gibbs, Taylor. CMC for sure. I think I would still put CMC over Taylor.
And Cook's got to be up there.
Yeah, and then it's like Cook and Genty, like right after.
Yep.
And A-Chain's in that mix also.
A-Chain, Hampton. Let's see who else is there. I'd put Kenneth Walker up there. Barkley, and that's it for me. Then it's a little bit of a tier break with Henry in his own. All right, so Alex, you're about to be up here. Then it's coming up on me.
Yeah, this one's tough here.
I haven't even looked at the queue since I hit the button last time. Shit. Who do I go?
All right, we're going wide receiver. Let's lock down Addison. And Obolix, what up? He said, is Beck a good late round sleeper QB pick? Yeah, I mean, you know, especially if we're talking dynasty, guy you could just tuck away on your taxi squad. Says assuming he can be healthy for sure. And I mean, that's what we hope for all these guys, right?
All right. I'm nervous here on this one, man. Who went? Hutch. Okay, so I'm gonna go do.
Brown said everyone either going a little earlier. Everyone's going a little earlier with the IDP. Yeah.
I mean,
and not everybody
IDP going to 9th in these. I've seen them going to 10th.
I've seen him go in the 8th.
Yeah. So like right now, me getting my man Myles Garrett here. Why not?
Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of drafts where he went before the 11-11. And Bullock said, "How we feeling about Fannin?" So, I mean, I know you're not on YouTube, but the guy who's with me on YouTube, Jamie, he actually had relations with Fannon's mom.
Oh no, with Fannon's mom.
And he's Fannon's stepfather.
Yeah, that's my plan in the future.
But no, I mean, I like them. They got rid of Njoku, right? Like, I mean, he's He's got the keys to the tight end spot over there, and he was a big part of the offense. So I like him.
No, I'm freaking out here. What do I do?
Corey said Van Ginkel's still a cheat code to draft early. No, not as much.
Nah.
He didn't live up to the high draft capital last year. So he's still good. He's still versatile. He's still a dope DL. But
there we go.
He's getting more drafted where he should now, which is like, I don't know, around the 20s or so. Everybody, whoever's watching on TikTok, hit that like button, please. Hit that like button. I had to restart the stream because I was doing a little bit of gardening. TikTok didn't like it. And Ryder said too early for a mock gang. Man, bro. You are brand new. You are brand new, bro. This is not a mock, man. Only squares do mocks. Like they literally mean nothing. Mocks like mean nothing. This, we're throwing down $10 and there's a $10,000 first place prize. That's why mocks are pointless.
Mocks are such a joke. I got a buddy that does mock draft Mondays.
Yeah.
I do his draft, just kill it. I crush it. And I laugh in the chat like, I beat you again.
Yeah, we don't do mock draft Mondays. We do real draft Mondays, real draft Tuesdays, real draft Wednesdays, real draft Thursdays, real draft Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. We draft every day for
fast
real,
drafts, slow drafts, you name it, man.
Hell yeah. And Corey said, can we ask Jamie about Zach Taylor and Mason Taylor? I mean, who is this? Oh, is this Anthony? What up, bro? It was all the letters. I got confused, but it's got to be Anthony. What up, bro? This one's going to be for you, my brother.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
Let's go. You the man, Anthony. And, and the Zach Taylor, Mason Taylor, what you're talking about, Corey, is, I mean, he has like Zach Taylor married the sister
Zach
Thomas, right? Married Jason Taylor married Zach Thomas's sister. That's what it was. I'm getting all the last names and everything because you put Zach Taylor. That like fucked me up. So Jason Taylor married Zach Thomas's sister. Okay. And they boned and they created Mason Taylor. So literally, dude has NFL lineage on both sides of his bloodline. And dude, that's pretty freaking awesome. He's gonna need to step it up though. I mean, I don't know how many two tight end sets in with the Jets. Like, how much was that a thing?
67%. 6-7. It was like the fourth highest in the league.
That ain't bad.
I know it was the fourth highest in the league.
Okay, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. And Kaysen said, wait, so this is so what is this? Fantasy? Yeah, this is fantasy football, but it's a best ball draft. So best ball is a style of league where you draft and then the season plays itself out. So like if you guys have heard of Underdog or DraftKings or like any of that shit, we're doing our own version of that on the Sleeper app is what we're doing. And I'm running everything. But yeah, so it's a fantasy football league, just like any other fantasy football league, except it's a best ball style where you don't have to pick your starters. Your top starters start every single week, and the app like plugs it all in for you. No. And so we do these in addition to all the other leagues that we do. This is like the reason why I started this tournament initially is like draft practice, but you can actually win something. Not just a bullshit mock where you're not winning anything. And Lil Kramer said rank GP, Rashee Rice, Trey McBride, Malik Neighbors. Explain why. I mean, throw in some gifts or something for the whole on the whole why part. But I'm gonna say Trey McBride. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say George Pickens, Trey McBride, Malik Neighbors, Rashee Rice. That's what I'm gonna. That's how I'm ranking them.
Yeah, I mean, you could interchange any of them, but I can get down with that ranking.
It's also, a lot of it's going to come down to league settings, and I mean, like I'm assuming no tight end premium is just what I'm assuming.
I mean,
or McBride might even be the highest out of everybody.
Yeah, and then if that, like, I'd skip McBride, and then I would go Warren or Loveland a round later or two. All right, let's see. I'm coming up here.
Hit that like button on TikTok, guys. Hit that like button on TikTok. We're about to do some gardening here. And Corey said, is Watson playing week 1? I mean, bro, have you seen any of his like videos of him throwing the ball? Like he's throwing the ball like Shador wishes he could throw the ball, throwing dimes in the end zone. Like nothing was ever wrong with his arm. That's what we got to remember. Like this was a whole Achilles tear, you know, like nothing actually fucked up his arm. Lil Kramer said basic PPR. He said, why are you guys so low on Rasheed? Well, I mean, everyone's low on Rasheed right now. He's in jail serving a 30-day sentence. So like that's just going to slow down.
He's rehabbing in jail because he just had surgery.
Yeah, which also sucks.
Like, oh shit, I got 10 seconds.
What up, Celtics? He said Vegas has Henry for the favorite for rush yards and rush TDs. I mean, bro, they don't call him the king for no reason, you know? Like he is still King Henry until that title gets taken away by someone else proving that they are the king. But like Derrick Henry's the last of a dying breed of running backs, you know? And like, let's remember, he wasn't even a full-blown starter his first couple years. And Anthony said, just popped in to say hello. Great duo streaming tonight. I'll be jumping in the best ball soon. You the man, bro. Appreciate you.
Dude. Hell yeah.
And Drew, he said, call me crazy, but I think Shador is winning the Browns job.
No,
I mean, but like based on what that has to do with football, like that's just what I'll ask, Drew. Based on what to do with football. Because Shador has literally never won a quarterback competition in his entire life. That's what we got to remember. As much as people hate on Watson, like, tell me a Browns quarterback that liked playing for the Browns. I don't think one exists.
Man, Bernie Kosar. Brian Sykes.
He didn't like playing for the Browns. He went broke playing for the Browns.
He went broke because he's a freaking alcoholic gambler, dude. Part of the Browns. Dude. I mean, besides his daughter doing porn. I mean,
crazy. And Alejandro said Marshawn Lloyd RB1 for Green Bay. I hope not, or Green Bay would suck, man. Like I know that like everyone wants to do the addition by subtraction, you know, like, oh, if Josh Jacobs doesn't play. First off, unless Josh Jacobs is like on video camera, like beating the shit out of somebody, like 6 games, you know, probably the max of what he's even going to be like looking at. And dude, Marshawn Lloyd
next year, not this year, in my opinion.
Yeah. And Marshawn Lloyd just not that good, you know, like he's a backup.
He can't stay healthy.
No, that's another thing. Like,
you also got to remember, like, there's still Nick Chubb out there, Joe Mixon's still out there. They could always sign one of those vets.
Yeah. Shout out to Lil Kramer for the follow. Thanks, bro.
Hell yeah.
And Mike said low key want the 10th pick in a 10-man league. Not gonna lie. I mean, getting the 10th and 11th pick, you know, there's only going to be one team that has 2 picks inside the top 11, you know, so it is like 2 very low first round picks is what it feels like.
Oh, let's see who took Rachaad White and when. Oh, that was 3 rounds ago. Damn. I'm not hating on my team, but I feel it could be better.
I mean, this just seems like a good group of guys drafting right now because Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at my draft, but I felt like I was reaching for a lot of the draft.
Yeah, same. Like the guys that I would have took either just got sniped, went a little too early for me.
Yeah. Dude, Christian said, hey, whoever just brought up Marshawn Lloyd, thank you. Just went and put a bid on him. I mean, it's crazy that guys like Marshawn Lloyd aren't already rostered in like pretty much every dynasty league.
What the fuck is his name? Chris Brown. There's Chris something. He's the other guy in that backfield that might actually be worth something.
Drew said Watson can't hit the ocean from the shoreline, bro.
Well, neither can Shador.
I mean, man, that's what I'm saying. If we're saying that Watson has a bad arm, that means that Shador has a horrible arm because Shador couldn't even make the throws that Watson was making in college, let alone in the NFL.
I got a picture that I created from AI. I look at Shador, and it's Shador with a football in his hand, but it's a noodle arm.
Yeah.
Actual noodle, a spaghetti noodle.
And Drew say you remember Watson's last 4 games. I mean, what's crazy, I don't really remember the last 4 or who he played against, but I mean, one of those is the one when he goes out on his ACL. Like, Shador's only had 1 good game in the NFL, and it was versus the 32nd ranked pass defense. That's also like, that has to be some, like when he actually played a good team in college, never did well. When he played a good team in the NFL, did not do well. He only did good against the Panthers, and they were the 32nd ranked pass defense. Everybody did good against them. Literally everybody.
Son of a bitch.
Slade Dan said King of Kings is bad.
So what do you think about Jatavian Sanders as the tight end on the Panthers? Because I don't think it's a long-term thing for him.
Probably not.
He's more of a short-term type guy because I think they probably wanted to improve on that.
Yeah. I mean, it's just seems really blah, you know. It seems very blah. Very. I just traded him
a tight end premium.
Okay.
For the 404. And I was offering like 309, 310, like all the way up until someone accepted it. And the 404 just accepted it.
And who'd you get?
Well, the thing is, I'm on the clock now with it. And I was thinking I was going to go Reardon or Jolie. Reardon just went. I could still get Jolie, but I also like Randall.
Yeah.
So I can go that route. So
all solid dart throws right there. And Anna said, who do you have? I am the number 8 pick. So it started off with Cook, Lamb, and Lamar Jackson. But that's me. I'm the number 8 team.
And then I got the number 8 draft pick, which is the best team in the league. So
And Mason said, who do you pick number 1 in a startup dynasty superflex? I mean, I feel like it's either Josh Allen or Bijan, but
I would go Josh Allen in my opinion.
You want the QB to like be well, I guess it depends on your scoring system. Because, like, I mean, the scoring system that I have is like the quarterbacks, they score 6 points per touchdown and they score 1 point for every 15 yards thrown instead of 25. But yeah, no matter what, I feel like I want Allen at that number 1. And Kaysen said, how do you get the fantasy thing to have the automatic starters? Well, it's called best ball. Like if you're on Sleeper, like I don't, not every fantasy platform has it. So that's just a disclaimer. I don't know if ESPN or Yahoo, like, I don't know if they have it. Yeah, but on Sleeper, literally it's just in the general settings. It says redraft or best ball. Well, no, I think it says redraft, dynasty, or best ball. And those are the 3 options that you have to choose from. Okay, said I'm on Sleeper. Yeah, so you just want to look for the option that says best ball. And it should be right next to dynasty or redraft, one of the 2.
All right. Who am I going to go with? I was thinking of Kincaid, like the last pick.
Yeah.
Where I took Fred Warner. So I thought that was a good value there.
Brown said, I would think Jacobs ends up missing serious time. If they bring in another RB. Yeah, if they like sign another RB in the next day or two, yeah, I would think it's bad for Jacobs.
So what do you think of this pick? Because
let's see it.
I know last year he was pretty decent value. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw the money up in the air and go cash, man.
Hey, there you go, man. Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie. Dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, solid pick.
Like, I think last year he was one of my most owned players because I was getting him in like the 33rd, 34th round.
Yeah.
As just a dart throw, and he ended up being like what, top 20, 25 at his position.
Yeah. He was really good value last year. And obviously you have a year like that, you come back and then you're going to get drafted like twice as high. But I feel like even with what he did last year, as long as he stays healthy, he's going to be worth that pick.
Oh yeah. So I'm
not counting like how many IDP players like went, but got to be at least like 20 that have went. It's not like you're drafting him as like a top 10 guy or anything. All right. One more offensive guy. You got to make sure we get a little depth. And let me know, Kaysen, if you found it on Sleeper.
Would you go with Tajay?
Yeah.
I like that, man, because I'm a Pollard hater.
I mean, Pollard hasn't done much to like warrant anything but hate, you know?
And,
like,
I mean, Pollard's what, 29? He's at the end of his career. He's like a freaking grandpa on crutches.
Yeah. And they're already somewhat of a 1-2 punch anyways. Like even getting Algier in the 15th, Modelo time on TikTok said high or low on Algier. I mean, I'm low on him in the grand scheme of things, but doesn't mean that I won't draft him.
Yeah, because he's not like he got paid like he was gonna be the guy, but then they went out and drafted Love. So I mean, I still think they're gonna use them.
Yeah, because even that, he was a really discounted starter, or he was a really high paid like backup. Or a guy who would be like a 1B.
I can still see like games where he gets 40% of the snaps here and there just to keep Love healthy because they're really not playing for anything.
Right. Why are you going to burn out Love in the very first year when you're might not even be a playoff contender? Like in the coaches front office and all that, like you might not even be a playoff contender, like for real when you start the season. Like better not get him hurt right away. And Jim Haas said, keeper league, I'm going Bijan. And then would you keep McBride or Higgins? I mean, if there's a tight end spot where you must start a tight end, I'm keeping McBride. You don't get rid of the number one at the position.
Because I draft McBride over Higgins.
For sure. I think everybody would. Yeah. And I love Higgins. Like I have Higgins on a lot of dynasty leagues.
But I mean, there's like a 4-round difference between their ADP, I think.
Yeah. And G to the 1, how many players kept for Dynasty, or is this a fresh one? So this one actually is not a Dynasty. This one is redraft best ball league. So nobody is kept from year to year in this league. But I don't like doing keeper leagues. I just like doing dynasty leagues where you literally keep everybody from year to year and then you draft rookies. And the real Che said, I hate Nico this year. I'm coming around on him because you don't have to draft him high. Like his value right now is probably the lowest that it's been in a long time. And like, just like stocks, you want to buy when it's low. You don't want to buy when it's high.
Ah, damn it. Ferguson just went. Jake Ferguson, that is.
I mean, it's crazy how some of those guys just stay in the cut and like people forget about them.
don't know. I mean, this is where it gets ugly.
Yeah.
You just reach, take your guy. There's really not many guys that I really want.
No.
Nope. I don't know, man. I need to get my IDP actual rankings because right now I haven't even focused on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Crispy, what up? What the hell did he say? Who the fuck is Chris Brooks?
Chris Brooks, that's the Chris guy I was talking about for the Packers.
Oh, okay.
I call him Chris Brown, I think. My bad.
That's what you said. Crispy, yeah. She's a killer queen. There you go. Kason said, I'm on my phone. Can I have 2 teams on one fantasy league? I wouldn't recommend it because that's one of the things that Sleeper does not like, and you could get your accounts banned because of it.
And why would you double dip in the same pool? Like, you're just betting against yourself, honestly.
Yeah. Callie Jam said, good thing just passed halfway to big game. Inner Horizon on Twitch said, just had my first round of Dynasty rookie draft. I had the 104, 106. I got Tyson and Lemon. That's not bad. That is not bad.
Well, someone reached on Price. I love that.
Had to be right or Sadiq, one of the two, but usually it's Price.
It's probably Price. Yeah.
And Kason said, what if it's a private one, though? Well, it doesn't matter if it's private or public. Like, I mean, that's just one of the things that, like, if you look at the Sleeper, what the fuck's it called? Just their rules and regulations or whatever the fuck, like that's just one of that's like the only thing that they care about is like not having people in multiple leagues to where you could, because I mean, best ball is different, but you can make trades. Like, I mean, I have it all turned off, but that's just one thing that, like, yeah, Sleeper doesn't like. Because, like, they actually, like, banned my account because I had 2 accounts in the same league. I wasn't even in the, I wasn't even, like, those guys weren't even, like, playing, like, my accounts weren't even playing in the league. It was like I had commissioner on one account, and then another account was just, was like in there as like a backup. And Finn said, who drafted Brady? I don't think Brady's been drafted yet. If he gets drafted, it won't be until like the 30s.
We talking about Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Oh, I just picked him up in one of my Dynasty leagues, man, because we're like 37 roster spots. So once you get past like 34, it's ugly. So what I kept doing is I got Gronk, I got Brady, and I just kept dropping one for the other just to get that veteran presence on my team so they can pep talk my rookies.
Dude, Brown last year, one of his teams that won money, he drafted Brady.
Damn. I had Jimmy Graham on that team. LaDainian Tomlinson, I think, is still there.
Kason said, if I have 8 teams, but only 4 people, can I control the 4 untaken teams? I'm a league owner. Well, what? I mean,
why don't you just do
what I would say is just try to find 4 more people, I mean, if you just auto draft, let those ones auto draft, like it's best ball, so it'll just play itself out. So like, I mean, nobody needs to technically control the team,
But like, what if one of the auto drafted teams win?
I mean, dude, if I lost to an auto drafted team, like, I mean, that would just suck. That would suck. What are you gonna do though? Like, I don't know. What are you gonna do? And Dylan said, would you draft Olave as your wide receiver 1? I mean, it depends. I wouldn't want to, but I mean, there's worse guys that you could draft as your wide receiver 1 for sure. I feel like he's still a top 12 guy.
So if you have Olave, so that means you're drafting in the beginning. So you'll probably have Bijan or Gibbs, and it'll come back around. You grab McBride maybe, and in the third you would grab Olave.
And see, look at that. Brown said he drafted Brady on his team that hit top 10 in the tourney last year.
There you go.
I'm not mad at my 2 IDP starters, but IDP is going like crazy right now.
Let's see. Yeah, I got my IDP starters filled. I'm working on my bench.
Losing to an auto team is like losing to Jamie, Crispy says.
I mean, everyone loses to me. I haven't paid for an actual league since 2012.
Drew, you the fucking man, throwing down the $10 super chat. I think that's worthy of a dab there. And he said, looking forward to the Green Bowl, dude. So for those who don't know, the Hustler Green Bowl is my longest standing league. I think the first year, and it all started on Yahoo. So, there's no league history or whatever past a couple years back because of that. But longest standing league started in like 2007. It took a break here or there a couple times because the whole thing behind that draft was all about the live draft. Like it really like pissed me off when it started turning into a league that like we only drafted on the internet, because every year I was like having people over for the draft, getting food, getting the draft board, all types of shit. And yeah, just that tradition kind of died. A lot of people moved away out of San Diego, and then a lot of people just started bailing out on the league. And so then I'm just like getting people in the league who are like internet people, and we're just never doing live drafts, but the live drafts are coming back, baby. It's going to be so fucking cool, man. Vegas drafting. It's like we're literally going to be living the hangover life, but in Vegas drafting. And Seth says, anyone have a fantasy football league I can join? Bro, I got a bunch of fantasy football leagues to join. Message me on Sleeper at FF Hustler 420. If you look at the screen, I'm the number 8 pick. And that's my what's it called? That's my handle. And here we go. Drew, you the man.
Should get the jukebox going.
Yeah, let's play. Let's play the staple of the show that Jamie created.
Oh, this is one of my
Yeah.
Tell me if you can.
420.
Is the volume good?
Light it up,
so man.
let that blood choke it. Drop a super chat.
User said, can you explain the Luther pick? I didn't pick. I don't think I picked Luther.
420 crew.
Yeah, no, Luther did go early. I don't agree with that.
Oh shit, 6th round. Drew, why'd you pick Luther so early? Drew's in the chat on YouTube.
Yeah, every 4 ball. Straight out of Vegas. Name is Alex the Dawn Fantasy Hustler. Drafted till Dawn Patreon.
Ah, damn you, Alex.
And user said, I know you didn't. I just hate it. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even realize that he went that early. Usually going in like 7th, 8th, 9th, like somewhere kind of in that pocket. But Drew, why'd you pick him so early? Was there other people who were in the like around that same area that you just didn't want him, or that you wanted him over specific people that were in the area? And Anthony said, too early for this, or no, not the way that we're doing it. So this is not a traditional redraft league. It's a best ball league. So we do these in addition to all the regular leagues that we do, and it's only $10. but there's a bunch of leagues that are in it, and there's going to be over a $10,000 prize for first. And this is in addition to the other leagues. There's no management. You just draft.
Alex, you screwed me on this pick, dude.
Nice. Snipe City, baby. And shout out to Brazil throwing the Sunday Bowl in there. I like it, man. Smoke a bowl just for that. But yeah, Anthony, the reason why I started this tournament is originally for draft practice that had actual prizes. That's why I started this back in 2021. And it's evolved into something huge.
These are some of my favorite drafts.
Yeah.
And it's coming from me. I draft constantly. Every day I'm in 4 slow drafts a day. I'm underdog. Once one's in the middle, I start another one. And then...
Drew, someone asked why you picked Luther so high. And so I asked, was it like specific people that you like did not want to draft at all around him, or if you just valued him that high, or yeah, who's gonna follow suit and follow Drew with a super chat here, get it super lit. And Sidekick Kid said Adonai Mitchell, question mark. I mean, round 20, it's not like he's going super early. I mean, he's well deep in the bench.
He's going to be the number 3 wide receiver on the team. Probably 4th or 5th in targets. 5th in targets, but still. Yeah. I mean, this late, I don't hate it, man.
And Drew said he had Burden as a target. He's high on the Bears this year. Okay, there you go. Good to know. Good to know.
I love the Bears, but I think Burden should be the 4th or 5th Bears to be drafted. Like, I think
he might have been, though.
I think it should be Loveland, Swift, Odunze, and then like Burden.
Okay, yeah. Dunze went at the 9-1. But you know what's crazy? Is this not like, you remember a handful of years ago, I mean, maybe 2021, where it was like everybody was all over Ayuk because he was the fresh new toy, and then Debo ended up doing better, and you got to draft him like 2 or 3 rounds later or whatever?
Dude, I was like all off of Ayuk. I called him iPuke.
Luis, here you go. I'm scrolling up to the top. Let me know when you get let me know when you check it all out, and I'm scroll back down. Crispy said crackhead trade number 100. Okay.
Oh man.
Let me get over there. Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of crack, have you guys watched
Rico Dowdle for Josh Jacobs? That's what the trade is.
What? Are you kidding me?
Dude.
Wow, that's a way to capitalize on some bad news.
Yeah, I mean, we know what Dowdle is, and he, usually we don't know what Josh Jacobs is, but man, that's crazy.
Usually when you get this news, like good or bad, you always see people throwing them on a trade block, right? Like when Rice,
yeah, for sure, it always happens.
Like, oh, we got the Rice news, he's going to jail, and he just got surgery, and he's going to rehab. So people throw him on the trade block, but then they expect like 3 first-round picks for him. It's like, you
right? Like if you're, I mean, I know it's Dynasty. We think about value, and like just stocks always comes into play when we're talking about value. If you put someone on the trade block, like because of some kind of news like that, like in 2026, people know that everybody knows that news now, right?
Yeah.
Like the news literally came on the app that you're putting someone on the trade block on. Notification came on the same app.
Like this trade was the opposite. Like you're just giving Josh Jacobs away for free.
I mean, one of those things. I'll take take 10 cents on the dollar for him. I mean, that's what that screamed to me.
I haven't seen that. Like usually when people throw him on a trade block, they want 3 first and Jamar Chase. So.
Right. Drew said Ben Johnson and Big Burden, 0 loyalty to Odunze. Good point.
Yeah, but he's the alpha.
Callie Jam said, what Jacobs do? I mean, it's all circumstantial at this point in hearsay, but assault, battery, all the above.
You just get Johnny Cochran, the lawyer. You'll get off.
I don't see a reason for a Burden to be way above a Dunze.
I mean,
they're probably going to finish closer than people think, but
yeah,
also one of these things
back to back.
I mean, in this draft, I'm seeming to have to draft someone around earlier than around later to get who I want. I think that's kind of the issue. Not to mention Leveland, yeah. They can all spike certain weeks, yeah. And like that's another thing that sucks, right? Because I mean, there'd be games where even two of these guys, could like spike, and then like the third guy, fourth guy, like they could do okay, but like it's not like super great for fantasy.
Then we're gonna have games where like Swift goes off, and then another game where Monungai goes off, and then a game where both of them go off, and the receivers don't do crap.
Callie Jam said, "Guy or girl is the question." Pretty sure it was a female.
What was the question?
With Josh Jacobs.
Oh man, yeah, probably female.
Sidekick Kid said, at least no one picked 4 quarterbacks back to back like yesterday. I mean, we got 3 in a row. We got 3 in a row with Dave Jr.
Who were the 4?
I don't even know. Like
I was streaming yesterday, so I didn't really see it.
Who was it? Who was it? Sidekick Kid and Sidekick Kid. Who the hell are you? I'm not remembering based on the username. But yeah, if you're talking about yesterday's draft, I know you're in these drafts.
Oh, damn it. I took the wrong. No, I don't hate it. Fuck it.
Yeah, Singleton's not bad there.
Yeah.
Drew said, by that logic, don't draft Wilson or Marvin Harrison Jr. because McBride is there. Well, I don't think it's just that. I think a lot of mouths to feed in Chicago. But
you're getting Wilson and Marv like rounds after those guys.
Yeah, Drew said that was me. Oh, dude, that's hilarious. It was you. Dude, the 4 quarterbacks in a row. Who did you pick? Do you remember? Good pick, Jamie.
Thanks,
dude. That was one of 2 guys that I had in my queue right now that I was going to pick with this pick.
Yeah, I couldn't pass them up. That's who I was going to take over Singleton, but I misclicked it. So I'm happy.
And here we go. And then you can tell me what you think of my 21st and 22nd round dart throws here. Nice. All right. Did not get picked. Got Tesla.
I like Tesla, man. Like, especially like he had some kind of an injury contingency to where like if Laporta gets hurt, they're going to hyper target Tesla.
I feel like we saw a little sneak preview of what he could be in the red zone.
Yeah.
Last year.
And we know Laporta ain't no healthy chicken. So.
No. And it's not like Jameson Williams doesn't get hurt or whatever. I mean, Amon-Ra is as steady as they come, but he's going to get his money no matter what, but he's going to get like double teamed and triple teamed in the red zone, like an insane amount, like as well.
I'm liking the way my IDP is kind of turning out in this one.
I was literally about to say I only got 3 IDPs. I got to get down to biz.
Man, I think I got 3 IDPs on my bench. No, I got 2 on my bench. So.
Yeah, I mean,
still
a lot of solid players either way.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of these guys are just going to go as well because of it.
All right. I got to lock in because these later rounds can make or break you.
Oh, King of Kings. There we go. Nice. Thanks for jumping in the live chat, bro. And you saw it like you've only been in a few of these. Did you see it on Patreon when I posted it? Because I don't think I posted it in any Dynasty leagues. I'm glad you joined, man, because these drafts are fucking awesome.
These are some of my favorite drafts I do every year. This is what, like my third year doing it? Fourth year? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think was it 2023? I think that was the year, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. God damn, time flies.
Oh yeah, that was the year that Jamie won $1,000 and he only drafted 5 teams.
Second place, man.
Dude. And Brown said Huss loves Judy and Tisla. Yeah, man, because they're good dart throws in the 20s, I feel.
I mean, Judy, dude, give him 150 targets. He'll catch 60 of them.
Just catch 60 in week 17. Like, that's it. Like, I mean, from guys like this, that's literally all you hope is like, dude, score 20 points in week 17.
I don't see Boston really taking much targets away from Jerry Jeudy right away. I see more of the Concepcion taking away targets.
Uh-huh.
But that Boston and Jeudy, they play more on the outside.
Yeah.
Concepcion's going to be in the slot. Same with Fannin. So,
and I feel like Jeudy might be more talented than those guys. His issue was always the quarterback fucking sucking.
That, like, as a prospect, yeah, I think I'd put Concepcion over Jeudy as a prospect. But Judy's up there, man.
Remember, I mean, wasn't Judy's route running like just one of the top tier like prospects like ever coming into the game?
He was great. He just couldn't catch the ball.
Well, no, he also had quarterbacks that didn't throw him the ball. Like, remember, he didn't even have like 50% catch ball rate or whatever, catchable ball rate or whatever. With like all the insane targets that he was getting in that horrible offense. And nice, or Nick, he said, KC gonna feast. I mean, we'll hope so. I got him in a handful of rookie drafts, so I hope so.
Fuck.
And Hondro said, how y'all feel about the Josh Jacobs news? I mean, I'm not gonna panic and just like start selling them for nothing like some people are, but we definitely got to be paying attention because if it's any kind of assault and battery on a woman, like, I mean, without video, I mean, he could miss like half a year. I mean, if there's like any kind of video footage or anything, like it just could be insane. You know, the amount of time that he could miss because of it, but we're going to see what comes out. I bet we're going to start getting a lot of news very soon.
All right. So I just took Njoku as a flex option on my bench. I don't hate it.
Brown said, did take Shaw early. I haven't gotten him yet. Planned on stacking him with Tyson, but I don't think it's crazy. I think Shaw finishes above Baker. I mean, that's the thing about Baker is like, yeah, I mean, I guess you go back like 2 years. I mean, I know he's a top 10 guy, but like, it's like really easy for these quarterbacks to like finish as like the number 7 or 8 guy. And then like, the amount of difference between that and like the number 20 guy is probably just like a point or 2 like per game. So it's like, it's so easy to like fall from like a lower end, like QB1 to like a mid-tier QB2 by literally just a couple points per game. And user said, can you show me the first round? Yeah. Let me know when you're done so I can scroll back down.
My queue.
Show 1 after Baker. Okay. That's still pretty close.
Oh,
and Sidekick said,
like
yeah. And Sidekick said the RB run. Dude, I mean, we got 4 RBs in a row there.
But like Shuck, I think Shuck has more upside because we've seen him put up top 5 numbers here and there, top 12. I think he had more top 12 finishes than he did outside the top 15.
Like,
20.
here's the thing that I'm nervous about for Shaw, and I have him in a bunch of leagues, so I hope, you know, this is not ill will towards him because I want him to do good. With the addition of Travis Etienne and like him being a sophomore, I mean, the reason why the sophomore slumps happen is because you go from having college tape on a person to 1 year of NFL tape.
Yeah.
And that makes such a difference on the actual like way that the defense just schemes against the quarterback. So play calling is going to be very important. If they don't improve their play calling, like it could be bad for sure because of that. But I love that they got Tyson and ETN.
And they also drafted Delp, they're going to play more 12 personnel, so that gives Delp and Juwan Johnson's more targets. And honestly, them bringing in
ETN, yes, it is. Yes, it is PPR.
So with them bringing in ETN, I think that's going to help with more plays, more first downs. So that's more fantasy point opportunity for Shuck.
Yeah.
They ain't just going to go 3 and out.
Yeah, because it was real. I mean, it wasn't only Olave, but I mean, a lot of Olave, a lot of Shaheed.
Like Vele was there. That dude's probably not going to be worthy of any roster.
Yeah.
I think he's only in his second, third year, and he's like 28 or 29 already.
Yeah, kind of crazy to see that. Kind of crazy to see that. And TJ said, I don't know if I'll beat the value I got for the 101 today. 101 for the 102, 27 first, and Cam Ward.
Yes, dude. He sent me this earlier in a DM, and I'm like, holy shit, that's freaking awesome.
And especially the only dropping one spot. Like, that's not that common to where the 102 is going to want to jump up to the 101 all that often. And plus, that person really has to love to do that.
Like, I traded away Sutton, McLaurin, and my 2027 late first to get Love. And some people thought that was a lot, but I'm like, well, those guys were all on my bench. Sutton was a bench player. McLaurin was a bench player. Now I have Gibbs, Genty, and Love.
Context matters, that's for sure. Yes. Oh man, fucking Dave.
Oh, he took Davis.
That's a good pick, man.
That was a good pick.
Because he was one of the guys who was going to be right there. Fantasy Chicken, who Jacobs do that to? The Bears defense. Yeah, I'm sure he assaulted him a couple times. The Bears defense. Yeah, I'm waiting to see what comes out. Frizzell say you think the Packers pick up Najee Harris or another free agent running back? Well, we said it. If they do something like today or tomorrow, I think we could assume that Jacobs is in real trouble. If they don't, I would just assume business as usual.
I mean, there's other people too, like Nick Chubb. Like we mentioned that earlier. A few of the guys that are free agents.
Yeah. Oh man, Brown said she also plays Arizona and Atlanta week 16. And 17.
That's a game winner right there.
And it's a very true point about the second year. Yeah, and not everybody has second year woes, but I mean, look at CJ Stroud. I mean, that's a very good example of someone who had second year woes after, being considered maybe one of the top dynasty quarterbacks after his rookie year. Where's Jamie going with this one? Let's see it.
Yeah. I'm going to take a flyer just because, like I said, I like selling Sutton. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I know they just got Waddle. And
oh man, he's gonna do it.
I like Bryant over Franklin, so I'm just gonna go Bryant, Pat Bryant.
All right. There. Yeah, that was a really good trade by TJ.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Great job.
Because what's funny is no matter how high the value is on Love this year, it's almost impossible for it not to go down. Like he would have to have such an amazing year that the hype stays the same or higher, unless if the RB class next year just like absolutely sucks. But it is not supposed to be good, right?
No, they're gonna have some good players next year.
Okay.
Coming in.
Yeah, every year there's always at least a couple good running backs, right? I mean, just no matter what.
Yeah, so some of them were supposed to come out this year, and they went back. So
okay.
What do I go here? I guess I'll just go with another IDP. Why not? Let's go with this guy.
Terrell Bernard, not too shabby.
I don't hate it. I mean, could be worse. He's at that age where it's going to either be a breakout or he's going to fail miserably.
Yeah. Brazil, don't snipe me. The guy that I'm gonna pick here, I feel like with the new rookie that they got, it's gonna help propel him back to his double-digit sack days.
Oh, that was the other one I was debating on.
Nice.
Yes.
Brazil said you're good. Perfect. All right. We weren't even going the same positions.
There is someone I could probably get in a last round. Now that you mentioned it.
Good pick, Dave. That was the other guy I was debating on right there. Jesse Bates. He's pretty consistent, but he's not like the INT ball hawk that he was before. Devin White, man, waiting to see where he catches on that. Still surprised that he's there.
I just left him off. I mean, he's in his prime. I just don't know where he's going to land, so I just left him off of my list.
I really feel
this could be a huge value right here, honestly.
Yeah. This time last year, we didn't know that he was going to the Raiders. Probably undrafted last year.
You're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. This is where I got to start counting my positions and see where I'm at.
Yeah, I got 7 IDPs, so I got to get a few more, but I could go anywhere right here and be okay.
I know exactly. I know what you're working on.
Let's see it. Come on. Dave's been sniping me left and right.
That means he's been watching your streams and knows exactly what you're going to go for.
Right? Yeah, even a guy like Derek Brown. I mean, shit, I've been drafting him in the 30s.
All right, I know what I'm doing here.
Frazil said, what's the lowest score of victory you see in these best balls? 0.01. Literally the smallest margin of victory that you could get. Never in like it's never been in like the championship round or anything like that. Crispy, Dave's not here, man. Every time I see Dave, that's what I think of. Dave's not here, man. No, I'm Dave. All right. Come on. A couple more rounds.
Mercado. He was someone that was going after pre-NFL draft. But who the fuck did they draft? Who was that guy? Well, they still have Rashard Smith, but they drafted Emmett Johnson.
Definitely need that drop, Crispy.
As soon as they drafted Emmett Johnson, I was like, damn it. I'm out on DeMarcado because I don't think DeMarcado is actually a good NFL type player.
But isn't he still their third? Even if
I would say third, fourth, because they still got Brashard Smith.
Yeah.
So between DeMarcado and Brashard Smith, but like Emmett Johnson is going to be the guy.
And Dave's in the chat. He said DeMarcado is on my short list too. All right. Well, good. Glad I got you back.
He's just not good at football. I just like the situation. Now that they drafted Emmett, I just can't be on him. So I'm going to go with another heritage of greatness. And this is Hank Aaron's legendary baseball player, Hank Aaron's great nephew.
Let's go.
Kamani Vidal.
All right.
He does have big playability, man. Like he can touch the ball once and get you like 5-6 points.
TJ Dave, open the door. And Carmine on TikTok said, "How are you doing the mock? I can't find it on Sleeper." Well, this isn't a mock. This is a real draft. But I believe the mock drafts, you have to go all the way to the bottom of the leagues to find it if you want to do a mock. But this is a $10 draft with a $10,000 first place prize. If you're interested in joining one of these, just shoot me a message on Sleeper at FFHustler420.
I can't pass this up, but I hate taking this guy, man.
Let's do it. Let's see it.
It's just Pat Fryermuth.
Yeah.
How could you? He's the tight end for Aaron freaking Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers never throws to the tight end. That's what sucks. Crispy said Emmett would be splitting with KW. I mean, to a certain extent, but KW is going to be the guy. Let's see. Let's see where Frizzill's going here. Because I know where I'm going. Ooh, Noel, that's a good pick. I'm getting in the zone.
Ain't no zone.
In the zone.
Said Noel, Texans, real wide receiver 3 over Tank Dell. Could end up being that way. Could end up being that way. TJ said K9 going to get hurt again. Watch. I mean, I don't know. It could happen.
That just means Emmett Johnson to the moon.
And Cali Jam said, killing my value, big game. I was getting in the last round a few weeks ago. Yeah, I guess I must not have been in those drafts because I've been kind of going for Fryermuth around this time if he's still available.
I'm just gonna pass him up, man.
All right. I think it's time. Who's with me?
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
Didn't they just let?
All right. Fire him up.
Didn't what?
Who was the tight end last year that was
Washington?
No. There was another tight end on the fucking
Johnny.
Steelers. Who was it?
Johnny.
That's it. And he's out of there. So that's why I was like, Fryermuth, I can't pass him up.
But yeah, I mean,
he's
even if you added both of their like stat lines up and just turned them into one player, they still sucked. Like that's like, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers just doesn't throw the tight end. Like just that 1 year with who was it? Cook or Mercedes Lewis? I can't remember who it was. That 1 year that they had a tight end ball out. Like outside of that, every year he's never had like a fantasy relevant tight end.
Yeah, but I mean, this late in the draft,
and Jared Cook, that's who it was.
Give me 10.
Oh yeah, I've been picking him around this as well, but that's why he's going so late, is what I'm saying. Yeah. Like Frizzell said, yeah, same thing with K9, so I took Emmett. Yeah, got to do it.
Like the year before, I thought Fryermuth actually had 20 plus points. Oh yeah, like 35 points, 21, 22, 24, 14, 12, 13, 12.
Yeah.
And that's only 1 year removed. And now that they got rid of Jonnu, maybe he jumps up.
Yeah, look at this. Fasil said rumors that the Texans were eyeing Jonnu Smith, and he said, "Oh God, no, please." Yeah, Jonnu's just he's a little too long in the tooth, man. And he doesn't really block that good, so that's
I have like 0 Jonnu shares.
Yeah,
all over Dynasty, Best Ball.
I know I have him in Dynasty from like getting him in previous years, like, but like, yeah, I would not draft him if he's even available on waivers. I don't even know if I'd pick him up.
Yeah, no, nothing.
TJ said Rodgers coming back is good for Pittman. Yeah, and Pittman going over to the Steelers is really good for DK.
Honestly, I like Pittman way over DK.
I mean, you're getting him later. Like, I'd rather have the guy who's the better value.
Not even value. I think he outscores him straight up.
I mean, I'm very interested to see, but having 2 weapons on the outside is going to make way more of a difference.
And then you just drafted a pretty decent rookie in Jeremy Bernard to play the slot.
Yeah.
And normally in my mind at first was like, well, Steelers don't use their slot receiver, but they just got a new coach. And that coach is going to implement the slot guy in Jeremy Bernard.
Yeah, and I feel like it was probably just a little bit more recent because for the longest time they did use the slot guy. You know, like, I mean, they wouldn't run 2 tight end sets like they do now. Like they would just run that slot.
It was back in like the Juju.
Yeah, like the Heath Miller days, you know, like, I mean, they wouldn't have 2 tight ends out there. There would be some kind of slot guy. Because, I mean, they used to run AB in the slot a shitload as well, too.
Oh, son of a gun. Who the hell took Winfield? Dave,
dude. Dave's on his shit, man.
Yeah, you're out of here, man. Dave's not here.
Dave's not here, man.
He freaking took my guy. Like, how do I get sniped in the 23rd round? 29th round? How do I get sniped in the 29th round? Freaking A. Dave, you're on my shit list.
That's what's also fun about these drafts, man. You know, like, guys may come in as rookies, but you get like 2 or 3 drafts under your belt. Like, that's all you need. That's all you need. And then, like, you're knee deep in it. You know exactly, you know, where guys are going to be going, and you'll learn other managers' tendencies and shit like that.
All right. I know exactly who I'm taking here, but I don't know my second pick.
See where Frazil goes. He's taking it all the way down. Oh, the other Justin Jefferson. It's pretty cool that you can draft Justin Jefferson in the 29th round.
The Browns, Justin Jefferson. So I'm going to go this guy.
And TJ said Tunyon was the only tight end that Rodgers liked, and it was because everyone else got hurt that year. Yeah. And that's not who I was thinking of. But for sure, that one year where didn't Tunyon have like 10 touchdowns or 9 touchdowns, something like that? Like it was a crazy year, very efficient. And it was Jared Cook. That's the guy who I'm thinking of from years and years and years back that Rodgers did good with that one year.
All right, let's see.
But yeah, the Tunyon year, dude, everybody got hurt that year.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 7. God damn it. I'm way behind.
So I can't believe this guy said I'm going to pick this low. It's the best wide receiver in the league. Oh, man. Let's see it. Justin Jefferson, the 29th, said that's the best value in the NFL draft for sure.
Okay.
So funny. Newbin. Solid pick. Oh, look at Hawk fan getting Najee and Joe Mixon back-to-back 29th and 30th round.
I mean, those could be league-winning upside. Not consistently, but like, give me 2 weeks in week 16 and 17.
It's got to be in the playoffs or it doesn't make a difference, right? Like, yes. I mean, it could make a difference, but I'm just saying, like, if it doesn't happen in like week 17, you know, probably doesn't matter. If it doesn't happen in week 16, probably doesn't matter. And even then, we want week 17. If I'm not going to do good in week 17, I'd rather just lose in week 16. So all my teams, if we do good enough to make it to week 17, I want that first place. I
mean, shit, I'd be happy with 5th, 6th, 7th place, but
top 5 are going to win over 1,000. So like anybody inside the top 5, like you're going to be very happy with the amount of money you win.
One of those teams are going to be mine. So,
yeah. I mean, the league winning players are going to be drafted right now. Because if any one of your guys in the 30s cracks your starting lineup in week 17, that was an amazing pick, no matter how you slice it. Mariota.
So let's see. I got 8 receivers. I got 3 tight ends for the flex. Quarterback ain't shit, so I don't even give a shit about that. There's no running backs left whatsoever.
No. Yeah, DJ said Drew likes your boy Demetrius Knight, always snipes him from me. Dude, I mean, Demetrius Knight's fucking good. He really is. He really is.
You know what? There is a running back. Where is he at? Where the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of IDPs right now. Lassiter, Mac Wilson, return of the Mac. And Crispy said, better get Tony, league winner.
Man, fuck Tony!
Dude, I can't wait till Tony has a kid and tries to make it to the NFL. Then we just dog on that dude 20 years from now.
Yeah. Cali Jam said he got drafted. Who are we talking about? Is that what we're talking about? Knight? Yeah, Knight probably went hella early. I'll take the other guy, Carter. It's a lot cheaper.
Oh, I like that. He was on my list.
He's solid.
But I think I'm going to go
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. I got my 10 IDP guys now. Might get another guy or two. We'll see.
I mean, there's still someone left on the board without a team. But he's only like, what, 28, 29? I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I call him Okereke.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take Okereke.
Yeah, I think it's really pronounced carrot cake.
Like carrot cake? I hate carrot cake.
It's something like that.
Cake. Why would you want carrots in your cake?
Totally is.
Celery cake, man.
But that is that's how you really pronounce it. But I still Okereke just rolls off the tongue a little better.
Okereke, and let's see. Wow, now it's my turn up. Fuck. There's so many IDPs on my list that I don't even fucking want to pick an IDP here. I love that Jolie pick. He wasn't on my radar, but he's one of my favorites in Dynasty.
Cali Jam said the RBs that Jamie's looking for.
Well, I'm going to take a guy.
Watch your mouth. Carrot cake's amazing.
So there's still a potential number 1 running back on the board for his offense. And if you look at his college production, He's going into his second year, but he had like 1,500 yards altogether with his rushing and his catching. And then one guy is like made of jello. The other guy, we don't even really know that he's going to be a solidified starter.
Mm-hmm.
So go with the other ATN chain.
Yeah.
And go with the brother, Trevor ATN.
Sidekick said, who drafted Uncle Sam Rogers? Looks like Hawk fan in the 9th.
The week 16, 17, if fucking Trevor Etienne is a starter, I'm going to be looking good right here.
I mean, anybody you get it now. If they're like anywhere like relevant, week 16, 17, I mean, that's awesome. Crispy said, where'd Jacobs go? I think in the 6th. Yeah, 6-6. Pick up sticks. Medalist, that's a good pick. Especially now with what's going out of there.
I fucking love that guy.
Yeah, now with no Harrison Smith. I mean, I guess when they use him as a Swiss Army knife, he kind of sucks because like they move him around so much. He's like not getting consistent picks, not getting consistent tackles all the time. But maybe now they'll just let him play safety now that Harrison Smith is gone.
That's what they need to do. So I think like last year he was kind of fell off, but the year before that, I believe that was his major breakout, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, he was like damn near. He was like one of the top guys at the position. Yeah, pretty sure he was top 4 or 5.
Very consistent.
And he was playing a lot of safety. Like that was the year that they had like Cam Bynum also, and they played like a lot of 3 high safety. I don't necessarily know why or who they were going against, but I just remember they had those guys on the field all the time at the same time, and they were all getting hella tackles. And it ain't like that anymore.
All right. I think I got a plan here with my last picks.
You know, Mike Tyson says everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah. I mean, these are all going to be irrelevant, but it's going to help my team out, I think.
Panther Man said, how much fab on Lloyd? I wouldn't throw that much because I think that Lloyd kind of sucks, you know? So even if he was the RB1 on paper in like, you know, at the end of May, doesn't mean he's going to be the RB1 come September. You know, I mean, there's still a lot of months. So, you know, I'd throw like 10%. But like, I wouldn't want to do more than that. Panther Man said, I'm hoping Benson gets traded there. I mean, that if we see a trade, we know that there's some serious shit going down with Josh Jacobs. I know it's a lot of allegations, but nothing's going to happen until the court proceedings like happen. So like, just remember that. And like something like this, unless it's in his favor, like this shit's going to take a long time, months and months and months. Probably not going to even happen like this year to where he would get in trouble like this year.
You know what? Screw you, Hawk, man, because I was going to draft Winston, my next pick, and you took him 6 rounds earlier.
Yeah.
No relevance to your team whatsoever.
Yeah, thanks for the follow, Panther Man. I'm usually here doing drafts around this time, not every day, but I try. And TJ said, I'm pretty sure that Caleb's bank account so that likes my shit talking comment in his official player page.
All right, what am I gonna do?
Oh man, Frizzil stuck his fingers in a dike.
Oh, I've done that before back in like high school.
Ooh, Milton, that's a good pick.
I mean, if you have Dak, yeah, but I'm just gonna go with
who'd Crispy get? And he said Jacob. Oh, yeah, Jacobs. And he said Simmons is old.
Simmons is old.
All right. And I know my next pick, but my last pick, I got like fucking 25 IDPs still in my queue.
Let's go.
So I don't even know which one I'm going to go with.
Yeah.
Bam. Got my Taj Brooks.
All right. So you're trying to piggyback off my P. Ryan pick there.
I just think Taj Brooks. I didn't even know you had P. Ryan, but I don't think Taj Brooks or P. Ryan. Honestly, you were probably trying to get them both just to get that backfield.
Hey, you know what? Maybe I was.
I just screwed you over.
And you didn't even know, just totally by accident, too.
But yeah, this Hawk.
I'll get my Lamar insurance. And TJ said P. Ryan's old for sure.
Simmons is old.
For sure he is. What is he? Is he 29? Or turning 29 this year? Oh, no, he's 30. He's 30.
I'm gonna go IDP my last pick, and
I am too.
Honestly, I just throw a dart at any of these guys. It doesn't even matter who it is.
Yeah, actually, I don't even think I'm gonna go IDP. I want to, but like, I still have like two good offensive guys that I feel like I want to draft. Like,
there's a few out there. Yeah, I can see it.
Uh-oh. Sidekick said he's going with his emergency contact in this pick. Uh-oh. Let's see it.
Man, I don't know.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
Like, I kind of wish that you had like 4 extra
rounds. Oh, Mr. Joe Flacco. Did you get Burrow? He got Burrow.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's a good pick, man. I have Flacco in a couple dynasty leagues. I'm just holding on to just in case, and I don't even have Burrow in those leagues.
Flacco helped people win championships last year because those weeks that Joe Burrow was out, he was a very solid super flex replacement.
I think I sold Flacco for a pick, ended up being like 3-something this year, the 3.7, 3.8.
I'm pretty sure I bought Flacco for a 4th.
See, that's smart.
And it was a league where I was very, very QB needy too. Like and I ended up winning the championship. And I don't think I could have won without him. Like there might have been some weeks where I literally ran with no quarterback if I didn't have Joe Flacco because of all the injuries that I had that year. Dude, Keenan Allen sucks. I met Keenan Allen and I went out to Denver when the Chargers made the playoffs there. Like, was it 2014? Well, 2013 season, 2014. And yeah, man, dude's a clown.
Man, who do I go here?
All right. Slayton in the 35th round. And the Don Leprechaun said, who's on live with you? It's Big Game James. He's the guy drafted out of the 11th position. And it's on, like, I'm on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. So if you come over to YouTube, Fantasy Football Hustler, like, you'll be able to see him on the screen. And Anthony said, what round did Josh Jacobs go? He went in the 6th round at the 6-6. This is a redraft league, not a dynasty league, though. Crispy said he's a bum.
He's a bum.
I'm a bum.
He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Sidekick said, love him as a player off the field. He's an ass. Yeah, for sure. I don't even love him as a player anymore. Like, dude, he's spent, man. He's well beyond his years. But yeah, man, I like he big leagued me, and like, I don't know, like whatever, like 3rd string cornerbacks he was like hanging out with were like making fun of me for wanting to take a picture with fucking Keenan Allen, man. And dude.
All right.
Gally Dab said, Tom Brady, do it.
There's still a guy here that's like top 12 at his position for a finish last year in the very last round. I don't know how I could pass this guy up, but I was going to go Delpit because I'm a Browns fan, right? But I just can't pass up this guy. Let me see if I actually clicked the right one. There we go, because I know there's a couple sweats.
Damn it. I was hoping he just didn't get drafted.
I know, man.
Because that was the guy that I was saying, man, I still want.
Exactly.
I mean, I want to get an IDP guy, but I'm just gonna get an extra offensive guy because
we're gonna see him shoot up the board probably in the next few drafts, but I couldn't pass him up.
I got you. Whoa. I got you, Drew. Dang it. Had the sound been on the whole time with the picks going?
No.
Oh, okay, good. All right, let me zoom in here. We're going with Drew squad or Acro van.
All right.
That's the squad we're going with first.
I like the first pick.
All right, hold up.
I like the quarterbacks he got.
Yeah, start with the QBs. So Herbert, I'm going to finish this bowl of Herbert right now. T-Law, Mendoza. Man, I just can't get behind Mendoza being a top 10 like pick right now for 2026.
Well, I mean, he's going what, like 20th? Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
I mean, something like that. I guess just with them giving Cousins like all that money, I feel like I need to get both of them somehow.
He's got them like 25th overall at quarterback. So
yeah,
that ain't horrible. It's just I wouldn't have done that.
I mean, that's just yeah.
I'd rather have Geno Smith, who you got around later.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not hating on his talent or anything. It's just not thinking he's gonna get. Like if he's the starting quarterback at the end of the season and he does great in week 17, like nothing what I'm saying makes a difference, you know.
But I mean, you should have went like
throw it all out the window.
Like Tate or Waddle or Dunze, you know, someone at that wide receiver position over Mendoza that you know is going to get into your lineup. I would have liked this team a lot better.
Yeah, Sidekick said he doesn't think Mendoza's going to be top 10. He said top 20 maybe. Yeah, but even that kind of seems like a stretch. I mean, unless he's like playing like very, very early in the season. But injuries usually like make a difference on
even points per game. I only see him as like a 24, 25 quarterback.
Yeah. And Sidekick said he did like the Burden pick. He said that one was actually a big snipe.
Wow.
So look at that. Even if he didn't go at the 6-7, would have went at the 6-8, potentially the next pick.
That's crazy.
All right. So either way, Mendoza being the third quarterback, he's not really gonna like lower the grade all that much.
Yeah, he's not your starters because we're only doing starters.
Yeah, I feel like T-Law is gonna T-Law and Herbert.
2 top 12 guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it at a B plus. Like I feel like not
I'd put it as an A.
Okay, well, I'm
A minus.
I'm graded, yeah, A minus. Okay, I'm graded just a little tougher. You know, I'm gonna say it's a B plus. And
in my mind, I'm thinking if you have 2 top 12 upside quarterbacks in a 12-team league, you got 2 of them, especially at the value. I'm gonna have to put it in an A minus.
Yeah, and I guess for me, I know how easy it is for those guys to fall out of the top 12 like contention, and I feel like T-Law's just been. I don't think he's a locked and loaded like top 12 guy. Like I want him to be. Like I have him in multiple dynasty leagues, but I don't know if we've seen him consistently string it together for an entire season yet. Like he has so many ups and downs.
I do see him taking a step back because he had more rushing touchdowns than Jalen Hurts last year. So take away 2 of those rushing touchdowns. And yeah, that would maybe be a step back.
So either way, we're still super close on both of those. And running backs, J Love, Henderson, Manning guy. I mean,
not a huge fan.
Yeah.
I do like Henderson though. Henderson, I think, is gonna be a value at this pick. I just think you took Love a little too early. I would have rather had Barkley, even Derrick Henry.
I guess what's tough is like you have to pick him there because he wouldn't be there for his third round. So I understand why you did.
I would have rather have skipped him.
Well, yeah, I think I would too. Because I don't like Barkley, I feel is like a B+ player. Like Chris Brown, maybe a B player. I mean, to some people, maybe a B+ player. Same thing with Breece Hall. He's like fringe B+. Derrick Henry, same thing, B+. I feel like Love is like a B, maybe a B- guy.
Yeah,
like right off the bat. Not that he doesn't have potential, but I think that those guys.
I mean, his potential is A+, but the way they're going to use him in this offense is a B-.
Yeah, and potential for his first 5 years is like an A+. Like, are we going to see that A+ in year one? Like, I don't know.
I don't think we are. So I'm going to have to lower this. Henderson, I have a little higher than most people.
What do you have him as, if you're like grade wise?
Let's see. Hold on. Where do they go here?
Or where do you rank him? Like, let's just do that.
Honestly, I have him ranked kind of where he went.
Okay. What is that? Like around
Kyren Williams
18 or 20? Thanks, Crispy. Let me get over here and push this through.
I have Henderson over Bucky. I have Henderson over Monty.
Whoa, this is insane. A trade just went down, and Kelly receives Parker Washington, and she gave up Jonathan Brooks.
Whoa, hold on, wait. She got Parker Washington and gave up Jonathan Brooks?
Yeah.
That is freaking amazing. Kelly, good job. You need Parker Washington all freaking day, dude.
Yeah, I don't even think that was too close.
Honestly, Parker Washington you can argue that he's like that early second round type value in this rookie draft.
Yeah.
Brooks,
I feel like I'd want him over any second round. Like, pick that you
Brooks,
can make.
Brooks, I mean, shit. Give me the other Washington in Las Vegas, Mike Washington over Brooks. And I got him at the 301 in this draft that I'm currently in.
Yeah, Callie Jam said Saquon hitting 2K times 2.
Third.
Yeah.
Good job. Bravo.
Yeah, it's a good trade. And okay. So I think I'm giving it a B- for the running backs.
I'm gonna give it a D+.
Okay. Jamie going off the deep end with that one.
I think you reached a lot.
And wide receivers, JSN, Burden, Mike Wilson, Washington, Parker Washington. I mean, what's tough is no guys in between JSN and Burden. That's what's kind of tough for me here, because I feel like if there was any higher of a wide receiver picked and Burden was like a flex guy, I feel like this would be an automatic A-.
Yeah, but I feel like they reached on Burton. I know Mike Wilson and Parker Washington are values, but you got to remember those are late round guys from last year that they were droppable in every single league. They were droppable up until a point to where they broke out. So
yeah,
gives me question of, can they do it? Can they still do it?
Yeah. I'm gonna still call it a B+ though. I mean, it was fringing on an A- for me, but a lot of it's JSN that's bringing the average up too.
I'm gonna be harsh and give it a C+.
Brazil said Parker for Brooks, not Dynasty though, right? Yeah, in Dynasty. CJ Jackson, what's the price for Rice right now? That's it. That's going to be in like the eye of the beholder, I feel, but it's like, I don't know. Like, are you going to be able to get him for just like a second rounder? Like, I mean, I tried to do that, but I don't know if you can get him.
So someone put Rice on the board as soon as he got that news that he's going to jail and he just got surgery. I offered 2 seconds. It declined. Honestly, I think he's going to be worth a late first in next year's draft.
Yeah, but what do you like? You're trying to buy him or you're trying to sell him? Because that always makes sense.
I'm buying him because, like, why would I sell him for low?
No, I'm talking about him specifically because we're already on the same page. Like, I'm not going to sell.
If you buy him, people that are putting him on the block, they're going to sell him lower than he's worth because of the news.
Yeah.
So take advantage of that, and 2 seconds all day long. Like I said, I think he's worth a late first in 2027.
Cali Jam. Let's do it, bro. He said,
you get an A+.
Coming through with the super chat, you demand. And while I pack up this dab, we'll do Drew's IDP. And so here's what we're gonna do. So we're doing so Drew right now, and then we're gonna do Cali Jam, his squad, and then we're gonna do Cheeseheads after that. And was that it? And then I think
we
said give him a 0.
I already got an A+.
Oh, and we're gonna do Dave. So so after Cali Jam, we'll do Dave and then Cheeseheads.
Alex, you get an A+. I get an A+.
There we go. Make it easy.
For the rest
I'd rather have the F like Crispy. Like it's gonna be a team that like gets graded bad that somehow wins this whole thing. And here goes Drew's IDP: Quay Walker, Reese, Knight, Hill, and Thiedenman. So I think you just picked the rookies like a little bit too high, is what I think. I mean, we're only grading off of the starters, but I feel like for the IDPs, like I'm not saying you can't get rookies, but you want to make sure that you have a lot of depth because those rookies that you're getting, I mean, they might not even be viable IDP guys until midway through the season, if at all, throughout their first year. Like guy like Reese, for example, if he doesn't get double-digit sacks, he's probably not going to get enough tackles to be like a viable, like just IDP starter in general, you know? So just something to think about. Just something to think about. Not saying these guys can't pop, but if you're like, I would just make sure that your depth is really, really, really on point. Because I think, I mean, Quay Walker's up there for me. Knight obviously up there. I mean, Hill's okay, but I think this is kind of like a B minus like type of like IDP squad here. So let's see, how did this all shape out? So it was a B plus. So that's up 1. A B minus for the RBs, that's down 1, so we're at 0. And then a B plus for the wide receivers, so that's up 1. And then a B minus for the IDP, so that's down 1. So you're kind of just even keel at an 85.
I'm gonna give it an 81. Because I think you reached on a lot of players.
Where's Cali Jam? There we go.
Cali Jam gets an A+.
Here we go. And the Yabba Dabba Doo.
Yabba Dabba Doo.
Eating it up right now.
Oh, shit.
And Carter said, "Where's Luther Burden?" He got drafted at the 6-7, right?
He got drafted way too early than what he should have been.
So, Cali Jam, Goff and Darnold, not a bad combo. And Carter said, "Way too early." Nah.
So, Cali Jam, I hate that for you because there's not much upside with Darnold. I know he ended up being like, 12 overall last year. I just hate looking at him, man.
I mean, all the QBs that were going, I mean, it was kind of insane, the little run of QBs that we got in the 5th and the 4th and the 5th.
I like that, man, so I can't fault you for it.
Carter said, "You good, bro?" Dude, I just did a fat dab. We're living the 7-10 life. And dude, that shit got me.
I like Murray's upside more than Darnold, and I know he got sniped right before you. So, Cali Jam, would you rather have Murray over Darnold? That's my question.
Whew.
Well, like every quarterback that went after Darnold, except for Love.
Let him know, Carter. Yeah, I blocked him. But yeah, it won't let me delete his comment though.
I think you should have went Love over Darnold.
Carter said he's taking Darnold over Murray easy. And see, I think I'd rather take Murray for the upside. And this is all, and Carter, this is also redraft. It's not a dynasty league. Just a heads up.
This is best ball. So
and Cali Jam said no.
So no Love over.
No, I thought it was Murray that you asked.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I took Love like 5 picks, 6 picks later.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Love over Murray.
And Jackson said, "Nah, you crazy. I'm taking Murray for the upside." I mean, I like both guys would be very close in the way that I'd rank them, but I'd want Murray for the upside. I mean, one has JSN, one has Justin Jefferson, so it's like either way, you're taking a guy who's linked to a dope wide receiver, no matter what.
I don't know. I just think Love is safer than Shuck, Murray, Darnold, Ward.
Guess I feel like I don't want to go safe with Love.
Malik Willis.
Like safe, I feel like safe isn't going to win us $10,000. No risk it, no biscuit.
Well, I mean, not really safe, but like, would you rather have that 15th overall quarterback with Love?
15th or the 16th?
Or the 16th, 17th,
or 12th. Like, what do you, I mean, dude, he still has JSN. Like, that's like another thing. Like, I mean, as much as like we hate on Darnold, he's still linked to JSN, and JSN just had his best year. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, either way, I don't think I don't think like basing it on that, like that we're gonna go too wrong. Injury is what's gonna make it make or break, I bet. And
and Tanner McKee is number 3.
And we're not even going down that far. Sorry, someone just said someone's asking about getting a friend in the league. So I just want to go. I'm gonna go share.
Yeah, get all your friends.
Tomorrow's fast draft.
I mean, I only have 2 friends in this world, and Alex, you're one of them. You're in this league.
We're drafting.
TJ, I consider you a friend. You're in this league. And Brown.
Ooh, and King of Kings is already in it. There you go. He's already in it for tomorrow. Let's go.
Do we need any more fill for the slow draft? The Friday slow draft?
Yeah, we do.
Hey, join the slow draft because I'm in it next Friday.
Yep, next Friday. Number 144 division. Okay, got the message sent.
As soon as you posted Friday, I was like, I have to get in these.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're the one who said like next year when you get the new divisions, Friday's got to be in there because they weren't at that point. And so yeah. All right, I'm gonna call that a B for Cali Jam for the QBs. Running back Saquon, Swift, Pollard, Gainwell.
I like Saquon. I love Swift. Pollard at that price. I like Gainwell. I also like.
And Crispy said, "Send him the link." It's definitely in one of the. It's just go into any slow draft. Crispy,
get out of here, Crispy. There, Crispy, get out of here. You're not invited.
I got it. I'm pulling it up though.
No, get out of here, Crispy. So yeah, with Barkley, Swift, Pollard, I like it. I'm gonna give it a solid B.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same. On the same page there, and then wide receivers / tight ends: Puka, Trey McBride, Devonta Smith, Kyle Pitts,
Pittman. Yeah, Pitt and Pittman.
I think I'm gonna call it an A.
I'm gonna call it a B plus.
It's fringent.
Definitely brings it up.
McBride's bringing it up with the tight end premium.
But I would have rather had Bowers over McBride, honestly, man.
I mean, I guess that's all personal preference. I mean, they literally went back to back, like right there.
So, but then again, like Devontae, he could be the number one. He could be top 12 this year, and you got him that freaking late.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Kyle Pitts in the 9th, but I mean, not
yeah, I'm not
horrible.
Pitts, but I do like the Pitt man. Like I said earlier, I think he can outscore DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
So
let's see. So wait, what did yeah, okay. I said an A, you said a B plus. And Carter said Pollard stepping up this year. I don't know.
Bullshit. No. So I
ain't banking on it.
I created a song about Pollard versus Downs, and you see the value.
Carter said he hates him, so he's on the same page with us.
Yeah, there's a big discrepancy between Pollard and Downs, and I think Pollard needs to move down. Downs need to move up. They need to be equal. And I created a rap battle. I wrote out a whole rap battle of Pollard versus Downs.
Dude, Cali Jam. I hate your IDP because it's so good. Brooks, Sherwood, Nick Bolton, Devin Bush, and Eric Wilson. And that's fire, man.
Shit. I like that Edmonds pick too.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. But yeah, I mean, those top 5 guys. I mean, the top 3 I have inside my top 4 total. So, or no, top 5, because Cedric Gray would also be in there. But yeah, that's gonna be an A, man. That's super. That's really good. Yeah, so let's see how this all shaped out, though. So how's this all shape out, though? So it was a B.
It's an A plus.
Even. Running backs B, also even. For me, it was an A, which is up 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Dang. Well, you got 2 A's, so that's up 3 for both. So that's actually up 6 in my ranking. So that is or in my scoring. So that's a 91 total. Dude. That's good, man. Sidekick, you the man. We're gonna do another dab for this super chat. He said he left my boy Sanho with massageless Watson and Michael Penis in yesterday's draft. He said hoping on a prayer. Yeah, I mean that's especially with Michael Penix probably not gonna start over Tua. Crispy got in there. He said, I'm in, motherfucker. Let's go. All right. I know we're getting close.
Get the fuck out of here, Crispy, man.
Nah.
Get off my lawn, dude.
Dude, fucking Cali Gem, man. That was good. All right, we're going Dave and then Cheeseheads next.
Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, man. And Magic on TikTok said you fill in another league always, bro. And we draft for these every single day, but we usually only draft like one fast draft per day. But message me on Sleeper at FF Hustler 420, and you can get in tomorrow's draft. There's a fast draft and a slow draft filling every single day. It's only $10, and there's a $10,000 first place prize. This is year 6 that I've been hosting this tournament. It's on Sleeper. And Psychic said, I sent that message so long ago. I don't know why YouTube's just sending it now. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, it showed me. It came through at 8:30. It's 8:31 right now. So, like, yeah, literally just came through a minute ago. I wonder why. All right. And Cali Jam said, just need my QBs to stay healthy. You and me both, brother. I only got one backup, and I only got 3 starters, so better. And one of those is Watson, so a starter in my eyes, but everyone might not think the same. All right, Dave's not here, man. So he went crazy with the QBs, going Caleb, Jaden, and Stafford. And it's 3 out of his first 4 picks. I'm going to give it an A. All right.
Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention.
Caleb, Jaden Daniels, and Matt Stafford.
Yeah,
I'm giving that an A.
A freaking A, dude. You got 2 top 5s and a top 12.
Carter said Jacobs ? Yeah, I mean, he's still going to get picked until we know what's going on. And nothing might even happen to him this year. It's another thing to remember. And Carter said still got hope for him. I mean, dude, he was drafted in the 6th round. What, before this, he's like a 3rd round guy. So, I mean, he definitely took a hit value-wise right away. But it wasn't me that drafted him. I didn't draft him. I'm just making a case for him being drafted in general. Because someone's going to draft him. It's just where, how low. And Slim said Marshawn Lloyd season. Man, I mean, but he sucks though. Like, that's the thing.
Stay healthy.
Yeah. And he's really not that good. So that's another thing to remember. It's not that good. And
Nick Chubb season, because he'll go there.
He said the talent is there. No, I mean, like everybody in the NFL is talented. So I'm not saying he's not talented, but like the level of talent from him to like any starting running back, not really a thing.
Like, what do you remember Nick Chubb?
He said, look at him at USC. You can't look at these guys everybody in college has great highlights, or you would not be drafted in the NFL.
Look at
probably wouldn't be playing in the NFL.
Trevor Etienne, he was one of my last picks. He had awesome college stats.
Yeah, he said he was drafted in the 3rd round for a reason. I mean, we could go down the list of 1st, 2nd, 3rd rounders that end up, not living up to their draft capital. It happens. And let's get back to Dave here. Magic said maybe Benson gets traded to the Packers. You're not the first person who said that, but Benson does seem like he's too good to be a number 3 on a squad. So we'll see. We'll see if they trade him, because I don't know why Arizona really needs him in the grand scheme of things. All right. Got the A for the quarterbacks, running backs, Genty, Jacobs, Hubbard, and Woody Marks. I don't like having Woody Marks as a starter. I mean, and this is just, technically on paper, he's the 10th starter because one of the quarterbacks would not be playing at all. I'm going to give it a B-. I mean, Genty's definitely bringing everything up, but like Jacobs aside right now, like Hubbard's even like a C+ guy to me. Woody Marks is like probably a D for a starter. Like I like he shouldn't be there. But this is what happens when you take that extra quarterback though. Like Jamie said, you're gonna lose some value on some positions one way or the other. So I'm gonna say B-. Here's where you really lost value, and the wide receivers and tight ends: Loveland, McLaurin, Metcalf, Jacoby. Loveland definitely brings it up.
I like Loveland.
But DK Metcalf and Jacoby Myers, like those are like C+ guys to me. Maybe even C guys for starters.
Move the board up a little bit because I can't see after Metcalf. There we go. Myers. Yeah. So Myers, fuck that dude.
Yeah. As a starter. And so yeah, I'm gonna give it it's either a C+ or a B- is what it is. And like Loveland, I do like him, but he's also still just a flex guy. Like out of Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Jacoby Myers, like 2 of those guys are going to be the starters. And a lot of the grade, I feel like I'm basing it kind of on that, because I feel like this is like fringing on a B-, C+, and I'm just going to grade down and we'll say C+ for that. And then IDP. Will Anderson, Styles, CJ Allen.
Wait, so Styles is number 2?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, Drew did the same thing. That's why he got graded down a little bit, just taking the rookies a little bit too high, because we're not going into depth for these. Like, they may have good depth for all I know. So I'm just going to remind you guys, if you take rookies in your top 5 at IDP, you better make sure that you get some good depth as well, because those guys probably ain't putting up a lot of points in the beginning. You know, like maybe they come through second half of the season, like type thing. But there's not a lot of IDP rookies that come in and just literally wreck shop on the league. You know, especially like a guy like Styles, who's going to be like an outside like linebacker, you know, like pretty much like an edge rusher, like type of guy. If he doesn't hit double-digit sacks, he's probably not getting enough tackles to like be that relevant of an IDP player in year 1. So that's just something to remember. Dynasty, way different. Way different. I'm going to give this a C+ for the IDP.
I'll give it a D+. I just don't like it.
I mean, Will Anderson and Peyton Wilson are bringing up the average for me.
Mean, Peyton Wilson, I would have him as like my 3rd or 4th. Just having him as my 2nd. Man.
Yo, Zach in the house. What up, bro? Dave said, go look at the LBs for Washington. He's replacing Bobby Wagner. His Styles going to be the middle linebacker? I thought he's the outside linebacker.
Chanel. Isn't Chanel? He could be a freaking value.
Styles is going to play inside.
I was looking at Chanel with my last pick, and I can't remember who I took over him, but I think Chanel is going to be a good value.
I always thought that Styles was going to be the outside linebacker, but him being inside, yeah, actually, I mean, replacing Bobby Wagner, being alongside Luvu, yeah, I'm not mad at it. I'll bump that up to a B- after that. I mean, Allen, we'll see. I mean, I know he's going to be inside, but I don't know if he's going to like
plays out. But
yeah,
right
I don't
now,
know how much he's going to be getting on. How much he's going to be getting on the field like right away. Downs, I mean, shit, he probably does come out and then be the starter like right away. But yeah. I'm call that a B-.
I can get with a B-.
So pull this back up to the top, and then Cheeseheads is going to be next. So it was an A for the quarterbacks, a B- for the running backs. So let me see. So up 3, down 1. So we're at up 2, and then C+ for the wide receivers. So that's down 2. So we're at even, and then B- for the IDP. That's down 1. So we're at 84 overall. 84 overall. Here we go. So what did and Drew had 85, right? So 1 notch above. And now let's see what Cheeseheads does over here. And Zach said bong loaded. Let's go. I'm gonna do that as well.
Bong hit. I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Cheeseheads, May, and Dak. I feel like I'm gonna call that an A. Running backs, Judkins, Bucky.
Fuck yeah.
Right. And Dave said Allen's replacing Zaire Franklin. Yeah, I mean, but if you look at that, like Zaire Franklin, like that inside linebacker spot has gone downhill a little bit in the last couple years. You know, like he's a few years away, from when he was like the number 1 guy. Like, because I know he's replacing him, but yeah, it's just because I don't think it was all Zaire's fault. I know that something scheme wise like changed over the last couple years that totally changed his overall tackle like output, because he went from being like the top guy to like top 12 guy. And last year he wasn't even top 12, right? And it's also the rookies. Like, that's another thing you got to remember. Like, I know who they're replacing, but like to come in and think Styles is going to do exactly what Bobby Wagner did. Like, you know, we're talking about a guy who's damn near played for 20 years and is going to be a first ballot, like Hall of Famer. Like everywhere he went, he was balling, you know? So not saying it's not a good position, but it's, we can't just assume that he's going to come and throw down Bobby Wagner numbers either. Caleb said, who the fuck took Drake May in the first round? It's a super flex league, bro. It's not a single QB league. Don't act brand new, man. Come on. Zach said my high ass thinking said my high ass thinking startup league, but it was a best ball. Messed me up. Oh, and bro, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, bro. Or a belated birthday, right? When was your birthday? Sunday? Happy birthday, bro. Okay. Running backs. Judkins, Bucky, Jalen. Kind of feel like that's like C+ status right there. What would you put it at, Jamie?
Sorry, I'm fucking making fun of this dude. What are we talking about?
The running backs, Judkins, Bucky, and Jalen. I said it's probably like C+ status right there.
Judkins, Bucky. I'm not a big fan of Warren. I'm not a big fan of. So you have a guy that's outside the top 12 as your number one. I'm gonna have to give this a C-.
Okay. Dude, and Sidekick said that was his drunk ass friend last year drafting a dynasty team in a redraft league. He said he took Henderson at the beginning of the second round at the 2-1. Damn. Dude. One second, guys. Got to send someone instructions on downloading the streaming app. All right. Okay. Yeah, Barry said worst draft in history, F at best. And okay, the wide receivers: JJ, Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown. Tight ends also Kraft, and then Pierce and Brian Thomas. I think I'm going to give this a B+. Kraft helps bring it up with the tight end premium. Pierce and Thomas definitely not bringing the average up, but I feel like they're not that bad. They're not that bad to where that's going to that bad to where they're going to bring down the average all crazy. And Zach said, I can't believe Vegas Knight just swept Colorado. Oh, damn. Did they end up winning it? Dude.
We're talking stickball or
hockey
ball, ball, slap puck.
Yeah, the puck. IDP. That's what we're looking for next. Let's see. IDP. There we go. Okay. Started in round 15 with Jared Verse, Kyle Hamilton, Abdul Carter, Nick Emmanuel. He made up for it there with that. And then, oh shit. And then got to even go down to find the next one. And then Malachi Starks. Got to go down for that. Okay. I mean, Jared Verse is balling. Abdul Carter on paper is nice. Kyle Hamilton, I still feel one of the tops of the position. I mean, same thing with Monwari. Drew said you guys left out the QB in my assessment. No, I didn't. I gave you a B+ for the QB, didn't I? We'll go back to Cheeseheads in a second. But I said it was up one, then down one, and then up one, and then down one. No, I didn't. I may be high, but I remember. Okay. Yeah, the IDP solid, but I feel like it's like B-. Frazil said, "Did I get an A+ as usual? I'll do your grade next." But greasing the wheels with a super chat always helps the cause. That's for sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a B-. I mean, Abdul Carter's bringing it down, and Malachi Starks is bringing it down, and like even Jared Verse and Kyle Hamilton, kind of like B guys. I feel Nikamon Wari is probably like B+, maybe even on his way to an A. And user 291, yeah, give me 1 second. I'm grading a team right now, but I'll zoom out so you can check out everything in a second. I'm almost done with the grade. And even now that I'm kind of talking it out, I kind of almost think because of Verse, Hamilton, and Nikamon Wari, oh man, it's like I almost want to, I'm going to stick to my original gut feeling. I'm going to say B-. I was almost going to raise it to a B, but we're calling it a B-. And so it was an A, up 3, C+, which is down 2, a B+, which is up 1. So that's at up 2 now, and then down 1 for IDP at the B-. So that's an 86 overall, dude. All three of you guys coming within a point or two of each other. All right, let me zoom out so everyone can check out the whole board, and then we'll do Frazil. Dude. And then we'll do Frazil's squad. There we go. All right. So Frazil getting Josh Allen at the 109 is pretty awesome.
Wild Stallions!
Hurts and Malik Willis. I kind of almost feel like Malik Willis was like a waste of a pick right there. Not that he's not going to do good, but you should have went a skill player there. Like, you didn't pick your first wide receiver until round 9. So, hey, Brown, you the man. Thanks for coming through with the super chat. 2 super chats in a row. We're going to do a yabba dabba do for that. Appreciate you guys.
Super chat. That deserves one of the songs.
Now let's get through it. I don't know how much you can hear us with the song going on. We'll get after we do the grades. We'll get a song. We'll get one of the songs rolling. Running backs. Oh wait, so no, I didn't give the grade. So I'm calling an A for the QBs. Malik Willis bringing it down. Like, dude, could have been an A. I don't think those two would be an A+. I feel like you got to have two top 5 guys, or at least guys were like thinking 2 top 5 guys. Let's see the running backs though. Walker, Scatabo, Montgomery, and Corum. Oh wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, never mind. It's Coker. And dude said, man, wanted to super chat last week, but had to order a new debit card. Apple Pay. Apple Pay and Zelle have been my life, dude. Yeah, don't I know it, man? It sucks when any debit card starts coming into play. And always remember that you feel free to use Zelle as a super chat, and even just throw it in super chat in the memo, because Zelle 100% of the money comes through. YouTube 50% of the money comes through, and so I don't want to discourage anyone from throwing down money. Like, please throw it down, but I'm just saying options are there for a reason, for sure. And Sidekick, you want what's it called, the grade as well? We'll get you. Never asked for one specifically, but we'll get you in the mix if you want a grade. Just let me know. He said I went young. He said I risked this draft. He said so I'm scared of my grade. Well, I don't have to if you don't want to. It's all for fun either way. You know.
I'm gonna give you an A+ just because you're freaking awesome. You threw it on super chat. You get an A+.
So with Brazil's squad, okay. Let me actually zoom back in now. You guys saw the other rounds now. Actually, we'll do that.
Wow, I love it. I love it. Start.
Yeah. And the Roman Stallion, this isn't Underdog. This is on Sleeper. So it's exact same premise, but I'm hosting it and I'm running it. And last year we had 300 leagues in the division or in the tournament. And this year we're probably going to pass 400 divisions. So big time money, man. There's when we get to 300 divisions, which we're at what was this one? 145, I think. When we get to division 300, that's when the $10,000 prize is officially in the mix. But we got there last year and we're way ahead of where we were last year at this time. All right. Yeah. Sounds good. We'll get you a grade. You'll be after, we'll go through these quick, but we got Brazil, Brown, and then you. And yeah, it's all for fun. We're just having fun and busting balls. Like, doesn't matter what we grade it. The joke has always been the worse of a grade that you get, the higher that your team's going to actually finish. I feel like that's definitely a thing. Okay. Back to Brazil squad. So the running backs, Walker, Scatabo, Monty, Corum.
I don't hate it.
No, I think I'm going to call it a B.
I'm gonna say B because overall, I mean, you have Scatabo, Walker, both top 12 upside weeks. Yeah. Monty, he can give you a few here and there, but overall, Monty's going to be like 15, 16, 17. You know, he'll give you some duds. Corum, you like him.
And shout out to Magic for the follow on TikTok. But here's probably where I'm not going to like it, though, when we get to the wide receivers. I mean, you waited till round 7. Not horrible. But Adams, Evans, Ricky Pearsall, and Coker is in there as well. He drafted Coker pretty late, but he started getting on an IDP tear, and because of the extra quarterback, like Coker is technically one of the starters.
I mean, besides Hutchinson and Switzinger, Gray, I mean, I do like his IDP, but I feel like you went too running back heavy because people were taking them so soon that you felt like you needed to throw these guys into the mix, which I don't think the value was there at those points.
Cheese, you're on the clock in 136, and I got to go make my picks. I know I'm on the clock somewhere. But we'll get through all these grades first.
I'm on the clock.
So I'm going to say, I mean, there's a lot of upside, like potential here with Adams, Evans, Ricky P. I mean, Coker, you know, I mean, he only has so much upside. But I think I'm going to give it a C+ for the wide receivers.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a C+ because I do like Adams and I do like Evans for those upside weeks, but they're not going to be consistent.
Right. Especially, I mean, Mike Evans, like he's literally like the epitome of a best ball like player where he has like a great week and then he has a trash week. Like,
I think Evans is going to be the most targeted person in that offense, but him grabbing Pearsall right after, that worries me in a best ball as your top 3.
Yeah. Andrew said, "Who the fuck drafted K9 in the second round?" Well, where should he be getting drafted? It's not a dynasty league. It's a redraft. That also might be why he's.
There's only one other person, which is Barkley, that I could see drafted over K9. So
Brand said, "Why do you do defense?" Brand said, "Why do you do defense?" Well, man, because it's so much more fun. For one. It's a lot harder to just luckily draft a team. Like, I know that everyone's been in a league where someone just got hella lucky with a draft with a couple offensive players. They end up dominating the whole league because of it. When you add in the IDP players, like, it's a lot harder for something like that to happen. You have to have a little bit more of a complete team. So really, it just ups the level of the strategy of the league, and I feel it ups the level of the competition as well. Because
when you look at IDP, you got to look at the schemes, the snap counts, the production. It can all be random, right?
Yeah.
When you're playing defense, let me just get the Browns defense. They might score you 12.
And look at this. Andrew said, "Oh shit, I've never seen a type of league like that. So that seems kind of fun." And it's crazy because when I was introduced to fantasy football going back 20 years at this point, it was a 2-quarterback league, like not even super flex, 2-quarterback where you had to start, and it had an IDP as well. And I literally just thought that was the way that everybody played because I knew no different. And then when Facebook, got like way more popular and all the groups and all that, then I realized that not everybody plays like that. So these are only $10 drafts, and it's a real good entry into IDP. And like Jamie, who's on, for TikTok, you guys can't see Jamie, but he's the other voice that you guys hear. He was pretty new to IDP in general when he first got into this tournament, and he ended up winning second place and winning $1,000, and he only drafted 5 teams that year.
That's a 500% profit.
Yeah.
I put $50 in, I won 1,000. Do the math. Come on. And honestly, every year that I played since, I didn't come in second, but I won my money back because the second year I played, I put $50 in, drafted another 5 teams, and I won $50 back. So I played for free.
Yeah. And Andrew said, sheesh. And that was like 3 years ago at this point. Like now we're going to have 5 teams that are going to win over $1,000. And there's the top team
this year.
The top team is going to win $10,000. That's out of 300 leagues. So it's not just one league. It's 300 leagues that are in this tournament. And there's probably going to end up being more than that. But that's what we're talking about. Like a $10 league where you have an opportunity to win 10,000 and you draft, and that's it. Like your literal luck is with the fantasy gods at that point, because so many variables like come into play for everything. And you got to be top 4 in your division after week 14. And that's top 25%. So 25% of the entire tournament makes it to the tourney playoffs. From there, you got to be in the top half scoring teams to move to week 16. Same thing to week 17. And then if you're the top scoring team in week 17, you're winning $10,000.
I just recommend throwing $100, do 10 drafts. Do 15 drafts.
It'll be the best $100 you spend because we all love drafting. We're all addicted to drafting.
Money back. Like, even if you end up in the top 100, you're still going to get some money back, right?
Yeah. Everybody in the top 100's winning money, and we shrunk it down to the top 100 to make it more condensed to where the top teams get even more. That's why even if we only get to 300 divisions, which we're already well past that, the top 5, there was only 4 teams that won over 1,000 last year. Even if we have 5, even if we only get to 300, there's still going to be 5 teams that win over 1,000. And Brand said, are the offensive players better than defensive players? Because I see Myles Garrett in round 11. And Myles Garrett usually does go a little bit earlier than round 11. But I would say quarterbacks do better than everybody. Running backs and wide receivers, the top elite ones are like right there below the quarterbacks.
And then like position scarcity.
And then the top IDP guys, they'll be coming in maybe around, some of the RB2s, the high RB2s, high wide receiver 2s, like stuff like that.
And like one mistake people do make when they join IDPs, they take name brand of those top IDPs when you have to look at the whole landscape. And IDP is so deep. Like I said, at the very end of the draft, I still had 30 people in my queue.
I was mad that you got Josh Sweat. I should have just got him so no one else could get him, and he was just on my team.
So position scarcity does matter. And I love how Alex does this with the tight ends, incorporating them into the flex position with the tight end premium.
Yeah.
You don't need to draft a tight end, but you can. But quarterbacks, there's only 32 of them in the league.
Yeah. All right, Frizzell. Here we go. Well, wait. His IDP. That's where we're at. Hutchinson, Sweshinger, Cedric Gray, Edrin Cooper. Dang it, man. You should have just picked your fifth. Fuck, man, because the fall from grace in your starters is so far from Edrin Cooper, right? You don't have anybody higher than Hutchinson, right? Yeah, so you should have picked someone dope anywhere in between Edrin Cooper and whoever the fuck Hughes is. Parker Hughes. Like, dude, he brings it down. I don't even know if he's gonna be starting like right away. Doesn't he play the same position as Foyo Lacune? So like he's not gonna be starting or anything. But really, it's just gonna bring you down from an A to an A minus. But like you should have picked someone way better in between those rounds. Because there's so many guys that you could have picked. So let's see how this all shaped out. An A, so that's up 3. Was it a B for the running backs? Dang it, Frizzell said I didn't know that it was start 5 IDP, so that's why I stopped at 4. Dang it. Well, now you know. But man, you gotta at least check the roster page, so you know like exactly what you're drafting.
So like I draft 4 IDPs that are at the top of my list, and then I draft 6, 7 more that could just be thrown into that last spot.
Yeah, I usually get 11 total throughout the draft, and yeah, it's like once you're now you know. So now, if you knew, I'm sure you would have drafted that 5th because why not, right? Because then you would have filled up all your IDP starters right there. So now you know for the future, but it definitely brought you down from an A to an A minus. A little bit of a hit there. So it was.
So
yeah, for sure.
Good job.
So let me see. So it was up 3, and then a B, so it was even, and then a C plus, that's down 2. So we're at up 1 and then up 2. So you're going up 3. So that's at 88. 88 miles per hour right there.
Good night, future boy.
Okay. Let's see. Cali Jam. No.
Cali Jam gets an A plus.
No, we already did Cali Jam. Brown
gets an A plus.
There we go. Brown's on the clock somewhere. I know it. Okay. Mahomes, Shuck. We're only I'm not as low on Mahomes as everybody else is. I feel like maybe he misses a game or two. So guy like Cousins would probably just be starting.
He's going to be consistent. He's going to be consistent all year.
I'm still going to call this a B minus though, because I feel like
B minus also.
Yeah.
There's no. Mahomes can easily be top 5.
Yeah.
But that's the world of its own. I'm calling them more in that 10, 11, 12 range. Shuck, 20th range, who could be top 12. So you could potentially have 2 top 12 guys here. It's just I don't trust it.
Yeah, it definitely make me nervous. And look at this, Frazil learning. He said, first draft I did, I remember my IDP grade was basically an F plus, but having Will Anderson. Yeah, yeah, for sure. And then like even that, had you known it was 5, I'm sure you would have picked someone better. And I mean, you probably would have got an A. I mean, obviously depending on who it was, but a 7th round rookie pick, that's as a starter, that's going to bring down the grade a little bit. So it cost you a point, but that was about it. But that was the difference between getting an 88 and an 89. Dude, Brown with the RBs, Gibbs and Chase Brown, and then getting Price a little bit later. I'm gonna call it a B plus.
I'm gonna call it a C plus because why would you take Chase Brown there when you could have had Breece Hall, you could have had Derrick Henry? So right there, that's a negative in my mind. Yeah, Gibbs A plus. But then you go ahead
Frizz moving on up.
Part-time price. Like I don't see who we could have had after that, but that's a bad pick, man. So you have one great guy, and then your second guy, you screwed up, man. You could have had Henry, you could have had Hall.
And at MT2, he said thoughts on taking Kratom extract. Man, I just don't want to fuck with it, bro. Just don't want to fuck with it, man. What? I get nervous about it, especially with just how easy it is to like get, especially like I don't know. I don't really like I know it kind of has some upper and downer effects, but I feel like it's more upper effects and like I don't know.
I've never heard of this.
Kratom?
Kratom?
Yeah, Kratom. Yeah. So I mean it's all the rage. It's a lot of drinks, a lot of gummies and shit, and it's kind of like a stimulant. But I think there's like I don't know, some opioid effects like also, so it makes the body feel good. Yeah,
different stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I'd probably like it too much, so that's why I probably just don't even get it. Brazil says there's a solid IDP ranking list I can look at. So I can't find anything solid online. Man, I mean, I'm trying to get it going. What's tough is just not enough time in the day, and so I'm working on getting it on Patreon is what I'm working on. But yeah, that's what's tough is there's not too many like solid rankings. Like I know that eventually Jamie's gonna be getting some rankings and stuff going, but we'll see about
I'm not an IDP master or guru whatsoever, but if you really, really want IDP rankings, I would say maybe besides Alex's, which he's going to be coming out with, IDP Hunter has great rankings. He's been a top 3 ranker the past 4 years, but you have to pay for them. And that's I don't want to pay for his rankings. I'd rather I get them for free. So I will take his rankings and then I will put them in my Theorist and give them to Alex. So go check out Alex's rankings. I think Alex has one of the best IDP knowledge in the game. Alex gets an A plus.
There we go. Back at it. Sorry, answering the question. And oh man, MT said moving to a state where weed is illegal. Dude, that fucking sucks.
Where is weed illegal?
I mean, there's still a couple states, but yeah, where are you moving? Crispy said just break the law, dude. Man. Yeah, we don't need MT though. Like we don't need him violating anything and going back, anywhere for getting in trouble because of weed. Like that kind of sucks.
All right, so where are we at here? Are we on running backs? We got the receivers. Let's see. I already talked shit about his running back, so we're on the receivers, right?
Yeah. So Nico, Rashee Rice, Christian Watson, Tyson, Wan'Dale Robinson.
All right. And you're the motherfucker that took Downs.
Yeah, he took him in the 12th, looks like.
Dude, that's fucking fat. So I would rather have Downs over Wan'Dale. I'd rather have Downs over Watson.
Yeah, I mean, even that, I mean, you could grade it as if Downs was in there since it's gonna get all moved around anyways. I think that I'm gonna call this just because of the pending stuff with Rashee Rice, I'm gonna call this a B. And like if there was no pending anything right now, I'd probably call it a B plus.
I'm gonna call it a B plus, just because I don't think there is a pending situation with Rice. I love the Nico, I love the Tyson, and Downs is just such value that I'm gonna give this a B plus.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, for sure. Definitely can't go back to prison over weed. Where are you moving, MT? Did he say where he's moving? What state you moving to? And let's see. So IDP. There's the IDP kicking that right there. And then King of Kings, you're next, brother. Starts with Micah and then Dodson.
Dodson, love it.
Well, obviously,
Nakobe Dean.
That's all right.
Dude, I drafted Nakobe Dean in like the 30-something round in like a draft. I don't know if it was a slow draft or like what, but like everybody just completely missed him, including me, up until like the round 30 or some shit like that. And Daniil Hunter, Nick Cross, and then honorable mention for Jihad Campbell.
Yeah, so I had Campbell in my queue, I had Cross in my queue, I had Hunter in my queue, I had Dean in my queue.
Damn it, Wyoming, bro.
All them to go where they went. So great job. Great job sniping me, Brown.
I hope everything turns out good, MT. But yeah, I mean, dude, if you can't smoke weed, like, yeah, I mean, maybe some kratom. Like, I don't know how the gummies work from state to state, you know, like that's like another thing just be on the lookout for.
Back in the 90s where it was illegal in all 50 fucking states, and we still, so keep on smoking.
Well, he can't get in trouble and go back to jail. He'd go back for longer than fucking Rashee Rice is going. So that's why he's got to think of something else. The IDP's on point.
Yeah, point.
I think, like, really, like Parsons messes it up for me. Him being like the top guy, but it doesn't mess it up much because I feel like I still want to give it like an A minus.
I mean, Parsons can still be a top 5 overall in this whole tournament.
No,
IDP.
Never. No.
Possible,
no fucking way. He doesn't get enough tackles. Like that's what he doesn't get enough tackles. Like so if he cracks 20 like sacks, I'm with you. Then he could be, but like I don't think he's gonna get to that level.
Yeah, I agree. Sacks, but like that's why I passed on him. A lot of people have Parsons in their top 5 overall in IDP. I have him more like the 15, 16, 17 area.
And Brown even said if he starts on the pup, he's cool with that because he's got 12 IDPs. I mean, and you got Jihad Campbell. I mean, I said honorable mention.
Campbell,
he could be a starter for sure.
Icing on the cake, bro. I like that pick.
Yeah. And that might have even like influenced the A minus a little bit, but like Nick Cross, I mean, could be top at the position. I mean, Daniil Hunter, I mean, he's always in position to be one of the top defensive linemen and just top players. And Nakobe Dean, like, dude, he could easily be top 10 at the position with the amount of tackles he's going to get for the Raiders. Crispy said Wyoming rednecks are worse than Texas. I mean, man, that sucks, dude. So let's see how this all shaped out. So it was what did I say? A B minus for the quarterbacks. So that's down 1. And then it was a B plus for the running backs. So that's up 1. So that evens it out. It was a B for the wide receivers. Or wait, did I say B minus? No, I think I said B or B minus. Pretty sure it was a B. If I'm wrong, let me know. And then it was an A minus for the IDP. So that's up 2 for the IDP. And that makes it an up 2 total. So 87 total. 87. So a high B, almost a B plus. Almost a B plus. Yeah, Sidekick said worried about the pup injury start. I mean, it was late in the season that he got hurt, so definitely could be a thing. And MT said, Crispy, why do you say that? I mean, I probably feel because Wyoming's just so much out in the middle of nowhere, I guess. But yeah, I would think the Texas rednecks are I would think they really hate weed. Okay.
Man, Wyoming, you gotta have some hot ass versions out there, right?
All right, here we go. King of Kings, Sidekick, last grade here. And Burrow, Ward, and Young.
I love the Burrow pick. That I was thinking about picking Burrow in my first round. And you got him this late? Like, god damn, in a super flex.
And Cali Jam said grade Jamie. Okay, we'll grade Jamie squad.
I get a D.
Yeah.
Because all I've been doing is taking the D all freaking draft.
Jamie's getting taken to Snipe City. I mean, Ward and Young still kind of like C plus guys to me, but Burrow, you know, amongst the A and A minus like caliber. So I feel like that's gonna kind of even out at like a B. Is it a B or a B plus? I guess that's where I'm having the dilemma.
I would
here.
say a B minus because, like, yeah, Burrow is an A, but then Ward and Young more of like a D.
Yeah, and I mean, I even said C plus, but I mean, yeah, we are talking probably C guys. I mean, they're almost at the end of the QB run. I mean, especially Bryce Young.
Like Ward, I can see stepping up.
I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna stick with my my initial thought. I'm gonna give it a B. And Burrow's bringing it up for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And Cali Jam said taking the D. Jamie's no stranger to that. And running backs.
Well, I give the D's. I don't take them.
And JT Tootin, but that's it.
That's it. Holy shit, you suck.
I'm gonna say, man, it's tough because even with Taylor and Tootin, I still want to give it a B, but I almost feel like the lack of depth, like within at least the top 10 rounds, almost makes me want to give it a B minus.
Taylor himself is an A. I mean,
and Matthias on TikTok said Cali's team is the best. Not gonna lie.
Big games team's the best.
And Squishy said, "How's it going? Doing good, bro. We're doing some grades on this draft, and every day we got drafts going, bro. As I've been a little busy for a Memorial Day weekend, so I wasn't able to stream over the weekend.
Let me hit you with some Tootin facts because he only had like 35% of snaps last year.
Hold on. Crispy said Virgins. He said Brokeback Mountain was the story setting with the story setting of Wyoming.
Oh, gay.
Yeah,
I would have seen them make a sequel to Brokeback Mountain, but a female version. Oh yeah, I would watch that shit.
Sidekick said running backs went super quick. Yeah, I mean, caught a lot of peeps by surprise for sure. He said I had to grab a QB, so I wasn't left with massageless Watson. Oh yeah, and I finally got everything back on the soundboard. Back Mountain. I mean, I only know from pop culture. I've never actually like seen the movie.
It was like the gayest movie ever made.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've never seen it. Never even watched a scene of it. I just know that it's the gayest movie ever made. So back to Tootin. I honestly think with his 35% of snaps last year, that's all he got. Then they bring in Rodriguez, who also had 35% snaps in his offense. Here's the thing, man. I think there's a chance that they're going to eat into each other, but there's a value later in the draft with LaQuint Allen. LaQuint Allen can actually be a top pass catching back in the offense, because if they move to more of a pass heavy offense, it's LaQuint Allen. LaQuint Allen's going to see the more.
And Crispy said, I never even considered watching that movie. No. You know, one thing that I am going to start doing, I'm going to start streaming like watch alongs, and like I'm debating on whether to do it live or like which ones to do live and then which ones to record, because the ones that I want to record are I want to start with the league. Because like, especially, you know, we're all like so addicted to fantasy football. Like, I think some people might forget how good that show actually is.
I watch, so every time that I go to bed and I'm in a draft, I turn the league on. It's on Hulu. Yeah, it's my number one show. I fall asleep to it. I wake up to it.
Hell yeah. And yeah, you guys should subscribe to the Silver Screen Breakdowns Patreon channel. Let me see. I can't remember. Let me go get the link. But yeah, you guys should subscribe to there so you'll be able to see the full thing. And I'm going to be putting it on YouTube and stuff, but it's going to be like a broken down like version. Like, it won't be like the full thing, like, because YouTube won't let you do that. But I'm going to throw the link in for the Silver Screen Breakdowns. And but the league ones, the reason why I want to do that is because I'd put it on the Silver Screen Breakdown channel, plus I would put it on the Fantasy Hustler channel.
I think we should do this live together, because I've seen that show at least. Like, I have it on DVD, but I've also watched it at least front to back 20, 30 times.
Yeah. I'm down. We got to figure out how we would do that, you know, with StreamYard and all that. But yeah, definitely do
Taco in the show, John LaJoie.
Yeah.
Dude is funny as fuck, because if you listen to it, go to YouTube, look up John LaJoie. His YouTube songs are hilarious. He has songs. I'm an everyday normal motherfucker. Like, that guy is a genius.
Hell yeah, dude, so funny. And yeah, ended up being the most successful out of everybody, you know, the stoner, of course.
Yeah.
And Jake, he said, how did CD go in round 2, bro? I don't know, but I was the one who swooped on him. And you see, it was just the couple quarterbacks and then like those extra running backs that went. And so back to King of Kings. So I'm gonna give it a B- for the running backs.
Honestly, in a super flex, I would have took Burrow over Lamb.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna rebuttal on that real quick.
Yeah, I'm glad I got Lamar in the third round.
That pick was fucking awesome.
Yeah. And okay, so wide receiver, tight ends, we got Bowers, T. Higgins, Tate, Lemon, Concepcion. Man, for me, that's just too many rookies inside the starting lineup. Not saying you can't pick one or a couple, but man, just you need all those guys to hit, or you're going to be relying on your depth like right away. That's the one thing that's kind of tough, is like, if you take those guys, you got to know that you're relying on your depth right away.
Yeah. So I think Tate does hit right away. I don't think Lemon does. Lemon would have passed on him, because Concepcion, you got a round later. I think Concepcion outscores Lemon this year.
We'll see. I'm going to give this, I mean, Bowers and T. Higgins bringing the average up. I think I'm also going to give it a B-, because like, even though these guys have like a lot of like amazing dynasty value. For redraft, I mean they're C guys, they're C plus players, you know, C and C plus. I feel so like
that's why I'm giving it a C plus altogether.
Yeah, okay. I mean, for me, Bowers and T. Higgins just bring it up, but that's why I'm even going to give it a B minus. But it sounds like we're in the same range, kind of either way. Let's see what the IDP here. So it starts at Crosby, Zaire Franklin,
yes,
Nick Bonito, Brian Burns, Devin Lloyd. I mean, the IDP's fire. Like maybe I might have went in a different way than Zaire Franklin and Nick Bonito, but both guys still top end guys to me at their positions, and Devin Lloyd and Brian Burns fire.
And getting Rashad White as your depth piece, I'm just gonna raise it up a tiny bit because I love Rashad White.
I'm saying A minus. There's definitely room to grow, but Crosby, Burns, Lloyd, I would say are all A players, and then Zaire Franklin and Bonito are like A minus or B plus. So,
and you got Ferguson and Naylor on your bench. Like I love the depth more than I love the starters.
I don't love the wide receiver depth. I know that.
Well, with Naylor, I like the Naylor pick and the White pick. So the depth for those two guys brings it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But these IDPs, man, I can't give it less than an A minus. You're right.
Yeah, the IDPs are fire. Like, I mean, there's room to grow. Like, you could have like drafted a couple other guys that maybe got you to an A, but that's pretty fire either way. So
Allen as a depth piece.
So let's see. All in all, how did this all shape out? So I said B for the QBs. So that's even. It was a B minus for the running back. So that's down one.
Yeah.
It was. I put it as a B minus for the wide receiver tight ends. That's also down one. And then you got an A minus, which is up 2. So it actually all evened out, and it's an 85 overall.
I'm going to give it an 89 just because King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
So funny. Brown says tough, man. Sometimes you get guys you like Herbert and Lawrence in the 5th round. Sometimes they go in the 2nd and the 3rd. So that's the beauty of these best ball drafts. Yeah, and like that's what's crazy about all this. If you think about how many variables are like within every single draft, every single person that's in the draft is a variable. You know, like how a couple people are drafted inside the top 3 rounds is a variable. And then the way that your schedule is going to be a variable. And then like how much everybody scores, you know, and who wins the game against the median in the top half, you know, versus the league. Like that's all a variable. Like, man, all for like one $10,000 winner. Like it's pretty awesome.
That's going to be me. And when $10,000, I'm going to give everybody that's ever drafted in this league a free entry.
That'd be pretty awesome. I think right now, we're over 130 managers. I think that are in 130, 135, something like that. But we're gonna have more. All right. There we go. Oh, wait, it said grade Jamie.
I get an A plus. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I get an A plus. So as you're grading my team, I want you to put in the chat, if you're in a Dynasty rookie draft right now, would you rather have Justin Jolie or Randall?
All right.
I'm on the clock right now, and I need to pick between those two.
I'm calling this. I'm gonna say a B minus for the QBs.
B minus? What? I got a two top 12 guys. I mean, 3 top 12 guys.
I mean, dude, I don't think Love finishes inside the top 12.
I mean, Love finished in the top 12 a lot.
Yeah.
Come on.
I guess I'm not as high on Dart and Jones as you. That's what I'd say.
Someone took Willis above.
I mean, they didn't get a good grade because of Willis, though.
Yeah. But like Love as my number 2. Come on, man.
I'm calling it a B-. I'm being extra hard on Jamie because an A+ isn't going to win the isn't going to win the tournament.
I'm going to say B+ because
that's what you got to remember. An A+ isn't going to win the tournament. That's going to be a team that doesn't even place for the money.
That's why I'm saying B+. Like, Dart has top 5 upside. Love has top 12 upside. Daniel Jones, we all seen him be top 12. So come on, let's give it a B+ at least.
I gotta stay on brand. Daniel Pesos Jones isn't raising your average here anytime soon.
I understand.
A-Chain, ETN, and Dobbins. I mean, A-Chain for sure to the moon.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna say a B total because I'm gonna say a B total for that.
I can't give it more than a 87. I mean, A-Chain, yes. ETN, yes. But like the Dobbins pick, that was a desperation play.
Yeah.
I had to get a number 3. It was desperate.
It's not too bad in the 10th. I've seen him go higher.
Board at the time where we seen him put up top 12 numbers. So like I did it.
Let's see. And
hated that Dobbins pick.
Wide receivers, Monra, nice. Olave, crazy that you got him in the 6th. DJ, I want to score more. Marvin Harrison.
Dude, that's an A+.
And Reed's in there also.
That's A+, dude.
I'm giving it an A. Can't give it an A+, but I'm giving it an
A+. How could
I mean, if you have had to have a guy that was a lot higher than Olave. Olave needed to be your number 3 for it to be an A+.
Olave is the number 1. What are you talking about, bro? He is the top 12 upside guy.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why you got an A. And IDP, Garrett and Zach Bond the best. Fred Warner, Cashman, and Spillane. That's fire, man. Spillane, I'd say he's the only guy that I would say I wish. I would say that like he's out of place, there. From what he did last year. Like he's not who he thought he was.
When I took Spillane, I was debating between Singleton and Spillane.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, the ADP, I went off that.
Yeah.
Spillane's higher. I'm like, why not? Just take him there. And then I still got Singleton 4 rounds later. And Derwin James above.
And Brown said Randall, Jamie. Just forgot to read that out. Yeah.
So,
well, hold on, but let's not go on it.
I get 1+ tight end premium, a full point.
Ooh.
So does that change your option? Like for tight end premium,
I'd throw the dart throw to Jolly then.
That's what I'm thinking, man. I traded away Jatavian Sanders for this pick. So I'm thinking, do I just go Jolly, who can be more above Jatavian, or do we go with the fucking Randall pick?
All right, I'm giving that an A- for the IDP. So
yes, I got an A.
So we got B- down 1, B even, A that's up 3.
Yes.
So you're at down. So you're at up 2, and then for the IDP A-, so that's up 2. So it's an 89, up 4.
No, it's a 91. Fucking 89. Give me a 91. You got to also remember, I am Big Game James, so you have to put in that factor.
There we go.
Points.
Dude, I can't believe we've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I got to get out of here. We've been going for so long.
Yeah, it's been that long. Holy shit, I need to go to bed.
Dude, so we're getting out of here. Appreciate you guys. Should be back with well, actually, no, I don't think I'm going to be able to go live for the drafts for the next 2 days, but we will have the drafts. I've already posted them. If you're in any other fast draft that's happened over the last like week or two, like you'll see the link. If you need the link, hit me up. And Cali Jam said we can't have 2 91s now. There can only be one. Can only be one. And all right, Jamie, thanks for coming through, bro. We gotta get more drafts going.
Coming on with you.
Everybody in the chat, you guys are the shit. Brown, Cali Jam, who else has been in here commenting? Crispy, been in here. MT, Sidekick. Appreciate you guys for coming through and being a part of the chat, keeping it real. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next few days. But get into the drafts. These drafts have been filling up faster over the last like couple days, so make sure you don't wait till the last moment unless you know for sure that unless you don't know if you can draft or whatever, then just wait. But yeah, let's go on the way to 420. Let's get it. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.